So, this is going to be Tomb of Annihilation, Campaign 1, Session 1. So, a terrifying curse has struck the entire world. You, an unlikely group of charlatans, cutthroats, and vagabonds, have been conscripted to end the threat. In lieu of a death sentence, local authorities have granted you a full pardon for past crimes. In exchange, you are to participate in a deadly undertaking. An expedition to Cholt has been arranged to help put an end to this so-called death curse that is affecting several wealthy and important citizens of the city of Baldur's Gate. You are chosen for exoneration based on your expertise and unique skills you could offer to the expedition to ensure success. It is unlikely you will survive. However, if you do so, the unique magical bracelet around your wrist, as simple as it is powerful, will activate and bring you safely home from the treacherous jungle. Your ragtag group will be thrust face first into the jungle, with all the dangers therein, in order to solve a mystical problem that threatens to destroy the world itself. Poisonous snakes, spiders, and frogs are the least of your worries, for within the jungle lies a dark and terrible secret that threatens to devour your very soul. The mission is foolhardy and unlikely to result in your death. However, the chance of death beats the certainty of death. Feeling a sense of begrudging inevitability, you all sign in the dotted line. Some of you smirk because you've managed to survive. The precious troves and treasures hidden within the remote jungle are bound to have new owners. The opportunity for profit is abundant. Our adventure begins in the city of Baldur's Gate, where our party, willingly or not, has been conscripted to end the disaster known as a death curse, which intel suggests originates on the peninsula of Cholt. A dense, hostile, jungle-filled future awaits the party. Each member of the group has been fitted with silver armbands, with notable magic sigils embedded onto them. Your group, and others, presumably similarly recruited, have been brought to the major docks, where a vessel of astounding size lies awaiting. A woman wearing a silver mask and a skin covered in bandages addresses your party and a group of others who were quote unquote chosen for this task. In a resounding voice that does not fail to carry to all those who hear it, she speaks. I am Cinder Sylvain, leader of this expedition. You have no doubt known fear. You will know it again. Cholt is a peninsula ringed with mountains and choked with rainforests. Enormous reptiles, savage goblins, and an army of undead prowl its jungle and ruins. Mapping the place has always been nigh impossible, and nothing is known about the region's current geography beyond a few miles from the coast. It is here we must venture, for I have learned through reliable sources that the cause of this so-called death curse is a necromantic artifact called the Soulmonger. We have traced its location to Cholt. We will be the secondary expeditionary force. The primary force has already been dispatched. Have no fear, indeed, for they will take care of the heavy lifting. Such an important task has required that we send the very best we can. We have recruited a band of legendary and powerful heroes who are well equipped for the journey ahead. We have sent them ahead of us via magical teleportation so that they might have time to gather supplies, resources, and information so that they might enter the jungle with limited trespass. Our job will be managing the day-to-day tasks, mining, latrine digging, that sort of thing, that this kind of operation requires. We will also serve as a supplement to guards at need if the camp is attacked. We will prepare formidably, though this likely will not be the case. When our mission is concluded, we will be teleported back to our home city at Baldur's Gate via our magical armbands. Similarly, yours are to ensure loyalty. Should you try and leave the peninsula of Cholt before our job is done, you will not do so alive. Everyone board the ship and stow your belongings. It's going to be a long 2-week journey. With a few words exchanged, the guards ensure that you and everyone else near you gets on the vessel in due haste. No matter what seems like moments, the speech is over, and you are settled in, and the rocking ship begins to leave port. Below deck, one of the bolted tables, lies a group you are recruited with. A cook comes over and hands you and yours the servings and leaves you to your own devices now, to enjoy a ration of cold bacon and lukewarm mead. Sitting at your table is a man with a rather robust exterior and writing notes in the books. He seems to ignore your group. All right, guys, what do you want to do? Go ahead and introduce your characters and get that started.
I look at the bacon and I kind of push it to the table, and I pick up the meat and go ahead and start consuming the meat.
It's a very watered down.
I put it back down and look around my surroundings. Let's see. Can I make a perception check and see, or maybe investigation to see if there's any um, like escape routes?
Oh, you're already out to sea. There might
Okay.
be boats attached. There might be like a couple of of Dewey boats attached to the ship, but it'd be hard to get to land from those,
Okay.
at least by yourself.
All right. I stay silent and looking around.
You see a dwarf, kind of short, fat guy in some scale armor, wearing a leather sort of duster. And he clocks your character looking around and says, "You could try to escape there, pal."
Yes, I don't like to be contained.
I don't think you get far, anyways. And I held up and show off the bracelet.
Uh, I pull out my holy symbol. I'm a follower of Ilmater.
All right, fair enough. Happen to follow Bahamut. May he rest in the seven heavens. The angel, the platinum. God, love to tell you more about him sometime. Maybe when we get to the jungle. Look around. Who else do I see at the table?
You see a fat man with say a rather robust exterior, and he has a beard. He's writing notes in a book. Would you like to see a picture of this gentleman?
Yeah.
Sure. When the dwarf, it's these two dwarfs talking to each other. So when the dwarf mentions Bahamut, I'll kind of saunter over. I'll be like, Bahamut's little a little pompous, but I guess he gets the job done. And then I'll
Pompous, righteous. I've heard it both ways.
I mean, he's not Tiamat, so he's fine. So he's already doing good there. I'm Yukon, and I give the first dwarf my mead. He's like, water's fine for me. If I lose my inhibitions, I might punch somebody, and I don't need to start another problem.
Thank you.
I'm Yukon, and he's a golden dragonborn. So
Nice. Filled introduces himself as well.
That is a picture of the gentleman.
Hey, I know that guy. Well, my character does.
Greetings. I assume you're here to be students, yes? Says the man in the robust uniform. Robust form, I should say.
What are you here for?
Well, I'm here as a technical advisor of sorts. I'm here to make sure you enter the jungle and you don't die.
So what information you have for us?
Oh, I offer a class on the various plants and jungle fauna we might encounter in the during the expedition.
So what practical uses are you on a adventure besides botanical?
Well, I mean, obviously, I can make sure you won't die when you try to eat food, and tracking things. I can teach you what tracks look like and what kind of things that might have made them.
I've done plenty of tracking myself.
Ah, yes, but in the land of Trolt, it is very different than what you might expect. There are other creatures that make different looks. Dinosaurs don't exist anywhere else.
Well, I don't know what you're referring to.
What's a dinosaur there, partner?
Oh, it's a. Hold on one second. Grab my handy dandy dice. Son of a bitch, where did I put it? It's here somewhere, I swear. Oh, it's right here. I was looking for my dice tower. He pulls out a pouch and lays it on the ground on the table. It says, "Look here, this is about 25 gold pieces. And I wager that my lessons will save your life. And if you don't, well, you get your money back."
First of all, when he says that dinosaurs don't exist anywhere else, I'll say, you've never been to the lizard marshes. And then, also I look at him, and then I look at the two dwarves, and then I look at him again, and I'm like, are you a tall dwarf?
I'm a short human, okay? I'm human. Not exactly tall, so it's something I'm a little sensitive about. Thank you for noticing.
Hmm. Noted.
I guess.
Oh, he does not like you.
Say, friend, what's your name?
My name is Volo. Perhaps you know me.
I can't say that I do. Sorry, fella.
Could
Is it
I?
based off a history check?
I would say, could I make a history check?
Yes, you can. If you have proficiency in history, you may do so with advantage.
I got a 1 minus 1, so 0. I do not know anything about Volothamp Get Arm.
You think he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a dwarf to you. He looks very dwarfy.
Have we seen Feather yet? Is Feather's
Yeah,
character here?
I was about to add if, while I hear them talking, I'd probably saunter on over to the table. I heard the sound of gold, and I heard something about saving life.
Ah, well, you see this pouch of gold? He shifts it up. If you take my lessons and they don't save your life, within the whole entirety of going to the jungle, I give you your money back.
I see.
So we have to pay you to, and then if we die, we get our money back.
Well, I mean, in a manner of speaking, yes.
If we don't die or if we die? Those two very different things.
Yes. Based off his 21 deception.
Okay.
Well,
Can I
it
do an
sounds like
insight
we
check?
either lose gold
Yep.
or lose our life, so.
22.
Ooh. He seems like he's pretty sure that his lessons will save your life. But he's not. He's kind of like what you might call a floozy when it comes to coin.
Hmm.
So even if you get your money back, he might not have your money back at that point to give you.
Well, friend, how about you give us this lesson for free, and if it comes in handy, we'll come back and pay you. How about that?
Oh, no. I'm waiting on my book's royalties. I need money up front. Roll persuasion.
Can I assist him
Because
with
that'll
that?
go well.
What argument are you going to make?
Um, if you're as wise of botanical and tracking, then maybe you could show us a thing or two, and then if it is as good as you claim, then perhaps we can pay you then.
Okay, roll advantage.
All right, got a +0. Here we go.
So 16.
You got an 18.
Dang it.
Tell you what. I'll tell you what I know. And then, if for whatever reason you decide that it's not useful, we can discuss a refund.
Well, I wish I had the gold to give you, but I don't.
Oh, it's mighty cheap. It's only 5 gold pieces. I'll teach you and whoever wants to listen.
All right, friend. For 5 gold pieces, that sounds like an entertaining way to spend this ship's journey. And here's 5 gold. You can also have some pamphlets about the ways of Bahamut. That's on the house, partner.
The best way to learn something is by doing it.
Volo does
Have-
not actually have a religion. Would you like to roll to try to convert him?
Yeah, sure. What do I roll?
Tell me of Bahamut. Tell me of his tenets. Roll a religion check. Or a history, your choice.
I will do. Wow, I got terrible in both those. It's -1 for both. Here we go.
How do you have -1? You're a paladin.
I'm a cleric.
Cleric. How do you have -1? You're a cleric.
I got an 8 on the history
Oh,
check.
that's right. Religion's based off fucking
Intelligence.
intelligence. Why?
Intelligence. Yeah.
Use your wisdom modifier instead. Fuck that.
Okay.
That's dumb.
The reason behind it is because people who preach the Bible don't actually read the Bible. People who read the Bible know what it says. That's why it's
So
based off of intelligence.
with my wisdom modifier, that's a 12.
Well, he got a 3. So he's nodding along, you know, it sounds good to him. He's not a dragon, but maybe he can become a dragon. That's what he's hearing. You know, and then he's like, you know, if I
Nice.
become a dragon, people will really buy my books.
I tell you, friend, dragons, just put it right in the title. It'll sell like hotcakes.
He's
All
not
right.
wrong.
So he has successfully completed the DC for teaching you guys. He's going to give you a rough rundown of the various types of creatures you can find in Chult. Write this down. You now have advantage on getting information about a creature's tracks or plant or fauna. Anything that you already don't know in the jungle, you have advantage of trying to figure something out.
That will come in handy.
Yes, it will. And he barely beat the DC, but he did it. So you won't be able to remember all of it, but you can remember tidbits here and there that might help you in figuring out, hey, what this might be. He also offers to sell you a copy of his book for 5 gold pieces.
Does the book have any
It's
additional
Volo's Guide to
information?
Monsters.
I know, but did he just like read it all to us right now, or
He just
give us a
he's taught you for
TLDR?
about 2-3 hours. He
Okay,
gave you
okay.
a very rough rundown of like what you should know before you go inside the jungle.
Yeah, just
So
like
you don't immediately die.
the know-it-all of Chult. I mean, I don't have 5 gold
Should we go?
pieces, but
I'll go in. I'll go in for it. I got 15 gold to spend, so I'll spend another 5.
oh, Mr. Moneybags.
Well, he'll accept a copy. He'll give you a copy for 2 gold. As long as you give him a pamphlet
Excellent.
or a Bahamut.
Oh, absolutely. Cool. Down to 8 gold now. Not so much Mr. Moneybags anymore.
What are we gonna use it for?
Yeah, it's still more money than I got.
All right. So you now have a copy of Volo's Guide to Monsters. It's not exactly waterproof, so you might want to try to figure out a way to keep it in good condition in the jungle. But he gave you like a somewhat pocket-sized version of it, so you can carry it in your pocket. And this will give you,
Fantastic.
similarly, it will give you advantage on trying to, as long as you are willing to study it once in a while, it'll give you advantage for the next 48 hours after reading it on trying to figure out what a creature is and what their important things are. They won't give you the stat block, but it will give you an idea of what the creatures are and what their weaknesses might be.
Was my character given a copy of this?
It's one book for the party.
Oh,
One-
okay, gotcha. Thanks.
One book for the
How
whole
long
thing.
does it take to read the book to gain that benefit for 48 hours?
Any short or long rest.
Cool.
Which, unless you guys have like a particular task you want to do in a short rest, we'll just assume you guys have advantage in trying to figure out what creatures are. So,
Sweet.
would you guys like to roll to try to get some rumors? You are at roll and basically a floating inn.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Sure, why not?
I'll hover around and try to get the lowdown on what's going on in Chult.
All right, I
Is that
need
a
3
roll?
d20 rolls.
As I say, it just flat d20, no
Yep.
modifiers. Okay.
This from everyone that wants to listen in, or just him?
You could, if you want, you can freely communicate.
I got
I would like to. Sorry, go ahead.
a 6, a 15, and a 20.
Ooh.
But the first natural 20.
Yes, one of those was a natural 20.
All right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
There's a massive sea dragon
Mhm.
in Chol. It's powerful. He eats whole ships alive. And last, you feed him a chicken and 3 strings of twine and a bag of 25 gold pieces. Only then will he let you pass.
I'm sorry, what was that again? Feed it a chicken? Some sea
Three
twine?
3 pieces of twine and 25 gold pieces. And the man points to a cage of chickens.
Now, can I do a history check as a dragonborn to know if I know about sea dragons? Like if I could determine what that is?
Roll with advantage.
Yeah, sure. 15 and a 16. So at least 15.
So you would know from Volo, he went over this. People
Mhm.
who go into the Bay of Chuld have to give offering to a guardian there. If you don't,
Mhm.
he sinks you. And the
Mm,
guardian is a sea dragon.
gotcha. Does it have a shell?
No one has seen it, and no one has actually seen the pressure of the dragon. You only see a sea of bubbles and a voice demanding tribute.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like dragon shit. Okay.
You see the mountain dwarf stand up, and he looks hefty. He's got chainmail armor. He's got a shield with him. He's got a war hammer. Um, he's actually, his hair is a lack of hair. It looks like he shaves it. He goes up to Volo and he says, "What residents are there in Chult?"
Ah, poor Nyanzaru. There's merchant princes there. Don't ask me their names, it's too complicated. But they all have a monopoly in a certain good. He begins to trail off.
The people there, are they oppressed in any way?
Well, I'm no more oppressed than you might be at any city.
Interesting.
Some people are better off than others, of course. Some people are eaten by velociraptors, others tend to velociraptors.
What religious organizations are found in Chult?
Ah, many, many, many. Quite a few, ironically. Though the main god is abandoned Chult. Ubtao was displeased with them.
Has the name Ilmata been seen or heard in Chult?
Most foreign missionaries end up the way they came. Hung and dry dock.
So are they adverse to Ilmata?
They are adverse to most gods that are not their own, yes.
Interesting. Then maybe I'll be the first.
He kinda looks up and he's like, well, good luck with that.
Um, Let me do an insight check on that.
Okay.
Okay. So 14.
He doesn't think it's gonna work out very well for you.
Okay. As long as Ilmater's with me, I'm certain I will bypass any barriers to entry.
Good luck with that. He continues running notes in his book. Another rumor you received was that you're heading to a major port in Chult where trade is king. A massive port, if rumor is correct, that will be your base operations into the hostile jungle. Acquiring the favor of the merchant princes is sure to benefit you in some way. Another rumor. There's a gnome that comes over and starts whispering about, did you see the chest they brought on board? Right after us? When they went to make sure everyone was down below deck? He's asking your group.
I'm sorry, you cut out there. The what?
Did you see the chests that they brought up?
The
On board?
chests. I
They-
saw no chests.
They when you got on board, they made sure everyone went below deck, and you just heard loading of the carts and things like that up above.
I would like to use persuasion and see if, and I would say, what do you know of this chest?
Roll it.
Dang it, natural one. So 5.
Well, he rolled on that one too, and his modifier is +2. Okay.
Okay.
The chests are heavy and precious. They lock them up real tight in the captain's quarters, real quick. I guess they don't trust most of the crew, at least not with some. He looks at you guys up and down, unsavory types aboard. I snuck a peek because I'm sneaky like that. It's full of gems and gold. It would make a princely gift indeed if we're trying to buy the favor of a merchant prince, though. I reckon a man could live like a prince for that kind of money. I think the only key's around the captain's neck.
Do you know where this chest came from?
No. But I know where it is. It's in the captain's. It's in a secure area behind the captain's quarters. It's a steel barred door up above deck.
You know a lot of the captain's quarters.
He kind of smirks. Well, I've been invited there a couple of times, put it that way.
Why have you been invited? What makes you so notable?
He shrugs and gives you a smile. Yes, he likes the short ones.
Well, thanks for the tip off, friend.
Yes. Would you like to buy me a drink in exchange, perhaps?
Sure, partner. And I pour him a very weak glass of ale, I guess.
He looks at it disappointingly. Yeah, that's about what I figured. He downs it. So, while the journey is going to continue for a few days, what would you guys like to? What are your characters doing during these few days at sea?
My character would probably want to converse with people that he feels are downtrodden or like suffering the most. Um, and trying to get them whatever help he can provide.
Everyone on the ship, pretty much, barring a few people, was just sentenced to the gallows, basically. So they were not exactly feeling great.
Okay. So I'll go around and try to, speak to them of ill matter and of the oppressed and of the exiled, and try to lift their spirits and ways, and make them aware of that they're never alone with ill matter
Persuasion
around.
check.
All right. 18.
Some listen.
Okay.
So your god takes suffering from other gods?
He's one who has suffered more than others.
Hmm.
He's of the oppressed, of the exiled, of the deserted. Those who need him most, he appeals to. Is there anything else you would like to know about Immolta?
Are all dwarves this religious? I've only met 2, and you're both pretty religious.
I don't know. I
Well,
can't
you
speak for.
know, go ahead.
I can't speak for the other dwarf, but I've walked a long road, and at that lonely.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Uh,
Once you start looking at things through the lens of justice, nobility, and honor, it just enlightens your whole life, friend.
mhm. So in these 2 days, I guess I will also be doing. I guess it would look like religious, like rituals and like worship, but I'm not. Yukon doesn't worship any religion. He just worships his ancestry. So he has an obsession with his golden dragon ancestry. So he's always talking about his ancestors and talking to his ancestors and praying to them specifically. Like he doesn't pray to Bahamut. He prays specifically to his ancestral line. So he's kind of doing religious like practices, but it's just to his family.
You carry a small little book, inscribed "Beginner's Guide to Dragons" with you at all times.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, filled would probably be a lot of prayer, pass out some pamphlets, but mostly reading the book and chatting with Volo.
Okay, gotcha. Feather, what are you going to be up to?
Yeah, so not that this religious talk isn't extremely interesting to me or anything, but I would definitely want to learn more about, the temples and where all the loot's gonna be at, basically, that's at this doomsday place we're going at.
There
Not
is
this
a temple covered in gold.
so I've heard. Is there anyone that I can hear talking rumors or anything about like where the treasure room is or where anything might be stored? Because,
On the
the
boat?
whole temple is a big place to search.
Okay, no. The temple itself, the actual ceiling of the temple is plated in gold.
Okay. It's a great start. I mean, would
Thieves
I
are
be able to
typically turned
just
into snakes.
take that off? What's turned into snakes?
Thieves.
Uh,
Thieves.
well,
Um,
hopefully I leave as a cat, not as a snake then.
I I'll tell you this: if there's a dragon collecting 25 gold pieces a head, he ain't spending it.
Yeah, don't know what he'd
I
buy at
would
the
never
bottom of
sink
the
you with a sea
ocean.
dragon. Wink.
Just saying, if
The
there's a
party's
sea
gonna be like,
dragon,
wait a minute, we don't have the gold. Volo does.
if there's a sea dragon under the city or the port, I bet there's a bunch of gold down there.
That's a fair point. But unless you know how to hold your breath or something, I don't know how we're gonna get down there.
The sea dragon has been, according to rumor, he's been gathering about 200 gold pieces worth of treasure from every single vessel from a major port for the past 100 years.
Mm.
That's a
That
lot
might
of
be
gold
more
pieces.
gold than the temple itself.
Mhm.
Depends on how big the ceiling is, I guess.
Yeah. If you mess, just letting you know, if you mess with a dragon's horde, you gotta mess with the dragon.
Would you be opposed to robbing your kin?
I don't know of any sea dragons, so I would have to find out what that is before. And again, it's not a gold dragon, at least I don't think it is. And that's the only dragons I really care about.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
We're the best. So
I'm dealing with 2 missionaries and a racist dragon.
not racist. I just said golds are the best.
Just very self-confident.
We're just superior
In every
than the
little way,
other.
in every serious way.
Well, let's see. We have copper, we have silver, and then we have gold, and then we have colors.
Right.
And then there's the platinum guy. He cheated. That doesn't count.
Platinum guy cheated, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. He's a god. That doesn't count.
Suddenly, 7 golden canaries seem to swoop above your head temporarily. All right. So the journey continues, kind of much the same for the next several days. You begin to learn through more rumor because you rolled a natural 20 that one of the captain, who is a female, tends to get drunk ritualistically towards the evening. Pretty much every evening. She gets like flat out drunk and usually invites a gnome or someone up to her cabin for an evening.
We have a gnome, don't we?
Or a dwarf, one of the two. Always shorter people.
Well, if she likes short people, I'm a bit out of luck there. Do you
That's
know? Do you know what
interesting.
race the captain is?
Female elf.
Well, elf.
I look to the other dwarf and I say, "What do you think your chances are?"
Well, friend, I've never been much of a smooth talker with the
Would
ladies,
you like to see a
candidly.
picture of the captain?
Sure.
Are you ready for this meme?
Oh no.
It's gonna be a meme. Are you prepared?
I'm prepared.
Oh
Nice.
no.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Except elf.
Except Elf.
Just some pointier ears.
Well, you know, and I'm looking at the other dwarf. You can never know until you try.
Friend, I'll leave that up to you. I'm just gonna sit here enjoying this fine mug of ale. I take a sip and grimace.
Would you like to go investigate the door that supposedly has the treasure behind it, Feather? There's a window in it.
Yeah. Is it so? It's in the captain's quarters, right?
Yep.
Is there usually just one door to the captain's quarters?
Yeah, it's like basically a storage area of the captain's quarters. There's a door that leads like the captain's quarters is basically the right side of the behind ship, and there's a door that a little chokeway that goes to the other side. But there's a main door how they load everything in and out to the left side of like the behind the ship. The rear of the
I
ship.
look at Feather, and I'm gonna insight check to see like if I have a feeling of what he's gonna do next. After that information, I feel like with what he said, I might have an idea of what he might plan on doing. Like kind of
Do I
look
know
at
what
him
I'm
and
doing
give him.
before I know what I'm doing?
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah,
Yeah, you go
All
for it.
right.
Should I roll anything?
you
Oh
can
no,
roll a persuasion to contest or
I'm
deception
at
to
a 5,
contest.
so
20.
Is that another nat 1?
Is that oh, I got
oh
that 20.
goodness.
Well,
I don't read you as well as I thought.
yeah, I'm used to making people think I have no ill intentions. So as far as you know, the captain said she likes short people. I'm very tall tabaxi, so mm, seemingly nothing of interest there for me.
Okay.
Seems legit.
Seems legit. Rogue, captain's quarters, no interest there. Why would I care?
I'm gonna go over to this. She's half elf, correct?
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go over, and I'm going. You know, I don't look flattering at all, but I'm gonna go over, and I'm just gonna simply ask her, what are you up to tonight?
Oh,
Do you want me to
paperwork,
roll
paperwork.
persuasion?
I had to throw a gnome off the ship.
Why is that?
He displeased me.
How so?
She smirks.
Interesting. Do you think I would displease you?
Roll a persuasion.
Oh my goodness, these horrible rolls. Okay, 7.
Fuck, she rolled a 3.
Oh, okay.
You go like, "Would I displease you?" And she goes,
Right.
she does like a pig laugh and is like, "I don't know. Would you?"
And
Oh.
um,
She requests
go
some
ahead.
private counsel from you for the evening.
Okay, I oblige.
Okay. So roll me a charisma save.
Already.
See what you get.
Okay, 23.
Hey, nice job. So you do not get thrown off the ship for displeasing the captain.
Okay, all right, it worked out.
And so it's about 1 in the
God.
morning, and she's asleep, laying across the bed. And you're in her quarters, and to the front of you is at the foot of the bed. There's a chest. There's also a small
Oh
coffer
God.
chest to the left. There's also the main door that leads outside, and there's a door to the right that leads to the treasury.
Okay. I'm gonna
Well,
roll perception and see if there's, any sort of traps or like clear indications like this is dangerous. Or should I do investigation? Which of those two?
investigation.
Oh no. All right.
You can do perception if you
Oh.
so wish.
Um I would like to do perception,
All
but I
right,
already rolled.
roll it.
So I'm going to go with that. Um so I got a 0.
Okay, roll perception.
Okay. All right. I got an 8.
Damn it. Okay, you're going to fucking dice jail. Terrible dice. All right. So you discover there is a unusually worn plank of wood in the captain's quarters.
Oh. Like on the floor?
On the floor.
Oh shit. And so I was looking for like things that seem dangerous. So that's the only dangerous thing I see?
That's the only unusual thing you see.
Unusual. Okay. Huh. This is gonna. So did I, in the process of charisma save, did I doff my armor?
Your armor's off.
Okay. All right.
You're wearing nothing but your underclothes.
Okay. I'm gonna stealth and try to like sneakily get out of bed.
Are you proficient? Are you proficient in stealth?
No.
Nice. You succeed.
Okay. All right. So I'm
Meanwhile,
gonna.
Feather's really wishing he was there right now.
All right.
As far as you know, I'm not.
Oh yeah. As
Feather,
far as I know.
while he does this, Feather, I want you to roll me a perception check as well.
Sure thing. Perception. Proficient. That is okay. Well, I rolled bad, but I have a +7, so it's an 11.
You understood the situation that Freewalker ended up going to the captain's quarters at night.
Right.
So if you think your character would be lurking outside, he is.
I would definitely be lurking. I'd be lurking regardless, but especially if I had a feeling for the reason why he was going there.
Freewalker, you hear a slight tap on the window and you see Feather outside.
Okay. Um. Shit. Let's see. What can I do?
I do like the I don't say anything, but I'm looking at him and I do like the thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs
Okay.
sideways.
I'm gonna give him the thumbs up, and so my stealth was to get out of bed. Is that like I'm stealth, like I could stealthily move around the room, or
Yeah,
would I need
you
to
can
roll another
stealthily move
stealth?
around the room.
Okay.
You notice if there's a guard behind Feather. He's walking along the other edge of the ship with a torch.
Do I
Okay,
notice
I
the
look
guard
at
behind
him
me?
and I go like I give him a thumbs up, sideways down.
Do I notice the guard behind me?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Roll. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's a yes, but I just know where. Yeah, I guess I give a thumbs up then. I'm just
Okay,
acutely
so
aware. Or
I
yeah,
just
go
rolled
for
on
it.
the encounter table, and
Uh-oh.
because I forgot about that, and so Atlas, you see a tentacle grab the guard, smother him, and drag him overboard.
my God.
Oh
Um,
no.
in the room that I'm in.
You're looking outside,
Okay.
and so you see the guard that kind of saw Feather, and he was like trying to walk over. He just got snatched up by a tentacle in like a second.
Oh my God. I look at Feather and I give him a thumbs down. Like I'm looking at him.
You got. So what did
Roll
I
a
know
sleight
that
of
from?
hand to try to communicate through hand signals.
Okay. All right. Sleight of hand.
And Feather, you did notice, of course, that the guard was there a second ago, but you had plans to take care of it. So you
Yeah.
had a spot
Do I
you thought
notice
he
he's
wouldn't be able
gone
to see you.
now?
Yeah, you notice he's gone.
But I didn't see the tentacle or anything. I have
No.
no clue why. He's just gone.
He just disappeared into thin air for you.
I rolled a 13 on the sleight of hand.
You communicate that you did the whole tentacle thing with your hands,
Okay.
and then you did the whole like dragging off the ship. So so whatever you understand is that something dragged the person off the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna look at that board that has been tampered with, and I'm gonna attempt to check it.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Okay.
You could also unlock the door and let Feather in.
Ooh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go and
Appreciate it.
unlock the door.
All right, Feather,
Let
you're in.
Feather in.
Okay, great. Is the captain still just asleep?
Yep.
All right. Well, we should probably go investigate the board and get the heck out of here before whatever happened to that guard happens to us. So I'm gonna
Got
go
my
right on
fucking
over to the
armor in
board.
here, and my weapons and shit, and there's a fucking kraken. I swear. Do you know what I was saying when I was using my hand stuff?
You did like wavy
Says the
thing.
captain.
Oh shit.
Maybe we shouldn't. Less talking, more stealing. I'm gonna go over to the board.
God begins to laugh.
I'm gonna be on lookout, and like I'm gonna be staring at the the captain.
Okay.
Alright.
You notice that one of the guys that was climbing up the ropes is gone.
Oh my God. I'm just like I'm relying on Feather right now to get that fucking board open, and I'm just gonna
Understood.
stand there, and I'm gonna be prepared and hope that she doesn't wake up.
Do I have to roll any like check to get the board open?
Roll a sleight of hand or a stealth, your choice.
We'll go with stealth. 7. Like a 23 total, I think. 22 total.
1 second, I gotta add a quote.
Guys are
We
killing
are
it in
so
there.
screwed.
Okay, so what did you get?
22 total. 22.
Jesus Christ! You pop that bitch open and you see the real key.
The wheel key.
The key around her neck's a decoy.
Oh shit.
That's pretty smart, but not smart enough. Alright, well I take the key.
Her
And
eyes are open towards you.
yeah, there's definitely
Her
so her
eyes
eyes are
are
fully open.
Her eyes are fully open, but she still seems to be sleeping.
Oh my god.
Is she like facing? Wait, so she's facing towards me, eyes fully open?
Yeah, and she's snoring.
Was she facing towards us before this?
No. She like rolled over.
Oh, of course. I I just have like a deer in headlights moment where I just freeze. I just
I'm
wait like
shitting myself.
10 seconds. Does anything happen? Just
No, kind of like wave your hand in front of her face.
yeah, just the okay. I just
There's a
I start moving
particularly
again.
heavy lamp near her head.
Oh. I'm just gonna look at him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Feather, be like trying to.
I just look back.
You don't know why, but remember, this was a man who was sentenced to death at
Oh my
some
god.
point.
I just
I'm trying to. I'm playing off you, Feather.
how close are we to getting to Chult right now?
You're about a day out.
So we have like another day on at sea,
Oh fuck.
About half a day.
half a day. Do you know how to pilot a boat by any chance?
No.
You can see distinctions of there is a private escape boat on the other side of the door through a window. So she has a rowboat tied up on the other side, because like basically the way it works is that all the treasure is stuck on like a private balcony for her, and like
Right.
secured so it's not gonna like fall off or anything. And like there's a rowboat tied to the balcony.
Okay. It's coming together. Balcony on the treasure, a rowboat on the treasure. I kind of glance back. I'm like, right. So the contract just says we have to deal with whatever's at Chult. Nothing on the boat is like, and I like point at the wristbands. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What have I
All right.
done?
This this boat is also under attack by probably that sea dragon thing, right?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's got tentacles.
Are you fast?
No. But I'm sure-footed.
Okay. Go get whatever people look like they're the most useful to not dying at Chult and get back here. And we're gonna leave on that rowboat before this entire ship sinks to the bottom of the ocean floor. Alright? Sounds like a plan?
Yep. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and open the door and try to leave.
You hear a
Don't
gasp
sigh.
as the last air that she will breathe comes out of the captain.
What?
I turn and look at her. Something happened?
There are black veins up her throat on the outside.
Go
Do I see
faster!
this?
Right before you leave, yeah?
I'm like, oh fuck, did I contract something like that?
Are they like spreading like over her body?
Not
Or are they
anymore.
just
All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and
go
head out the
faster?
door. and,
I
and I'm
wanna
gonna
start or sorry, but I
no,
wanna
go ahead.
start getting things ready while he's doing that. Like I wanna go open the private balcony and like load the treasure like onto the boat and basically get everything ready so they can, if need be, just hop on and we can instantly cut
There
in, get
are
the fuck
4
out of here.
chests. One of them is very large, and 2 are medium, and 1 small.
All right, could they all fit on the boat that's available?
Yep, you wouldn't have room for any other supplies.
Uh, we're not bringing anything else besides what's on it. I mean, well, you're not here, so
No,
I'm thinking to myself.
Would you like to take a quick investigation check to try to determine what all is there?
Yeah, why not?
Roll it.
+7. But rolled a 9 plus 7 is 16.
Now you have a choice here. You can take what I rolled previously, and I have written right here. It's about average, or you could roll for loot.
So I get average loot or a reroll, which could be better or worse.
Yep.
You know, let's reroll it. Let's go big or go home. You know, I'm not here to have an
All right. All
average
right.
loot
All
pile,
right.
all right?
Let's see.
I came here for the big bucks.
While that's happening, I'm gonna be looking for the other dwarf and
All right.
the dragonborn because they're the only people that I've really talked to that seem like they have practical knowledge, and perhaps Volo.
Gotcha. Okay, I want you guys to roll me a d12. Well, I want Feather to roll me a d12, and this better be the best d12 you've ever rolled in your life.
All right, come on,
Wow,
Feather.
you can't put the pressure on me like that.
You go.
Or someone else can roll a
Okay.
d12, your choice.
Well, I already rolled it. I got a 6, so it's not that good, but it could
Would
be
you like to use
worse.
your inspiration and re-roll it?
So when you say it's has to be the best D12 I've ever rolled in my life, like,
It's going to determine the horde size.
Oh shit.
okay, well then yeah, I would love. Oh, am I gonna get better than a 6? You know,
It's
we're
the
already
same
going big or
question:
going
average or
home.
go home. Average or big or go
Yeah,
home.
that's. I didn't come to Jolt for an average loot pile, you know? We're going big. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh god.
Well, would anyone else like
God,
to expend their inspiration? You get one at the start, so
Sure, go ahead. Take it.
Are you sure you want me to roll it? I think you might want to roll it.
All right, I'll roll it. Let's see. 4.
We're burning all of our inspiration die
You
for.
know what?
Winston and Cody, do you want to roll your you want to burn your inspiration?
Material objects don't mean anything to me unless they're weapons, so no.
yeah, my character probably wouldn't, but me as a player, I'm gonna say yes. Use the inspiration for.
All right, go for it. Last roll, buddy.
The only
All
one
right,
that matters.
Or I could roll it for you. Your choice.
I got to.
You got a 10.
Nice.
Hey,
All right, that is really good. Because guess
saved.
what? You have considered treasure hoard of a CR10 creature.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay. So, how are my efforts in getting my party together?
Okay. Before that happens, allow me to post the treasure you guys have found.
Ooh.
500 copper pieces, 5,000 silver pieces, 1,900 gold pieces, 140 platinum piece, some amber, some amethyst, some crucibles, some coral, garnets, jade, some jet pearls, and lots of gems, eyes of the eagle, and slippers of spider climbing.
Oh shit.
These are the items you guys now have.
Oh.
If you so choose to rob the ship that you sent you on an expedition.
Like that's even a choice we have to make.
All right, so Free Walker, there was a guard that was in front of that saw you go into the captain's quarters, but he's gone now.
Okay. So the guard is gone.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm trying to find the dwarf, Volo, and the dragonborn right now.
Stealth.
Okay. Oh shit. 2.
You knock over a can of piss water
Oh no.
on a sailor.
Sorry. My
He
bad.
starts gagging uncontrollably.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. And I'm
Tilda
gonna
and Yukon are woken up from the noise.
All right, guys. Um, there's some sort of kraken that is attacking the boat as we speak.
Holy
We-
shit, a crap.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
And-
Okay, let me roll a severity on that. Okay, question. Do you want low to be good or bad?
Low's always got to be bad.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Oh shit, a kraken wakes everyone up.
Oh god. Okay, guys, quick! We need to go to the captain's quarter.
What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
start
What do you mean there's a kraken? And then suddenly the ship lurches. All the stints! Mend all stations! Mend all stations! Start ringing the alarm.
I'm like, and I'm looking at I'm looking at the dwarf, and I'm looking at the dragware. It's like, listen, we got to go now. We can't stay here.
What did you do? And
Just
then I guess we passed Volo, and I'm like, are we taking this guy?
He's
Yes.
passed out drunk.
Fling him over my shoulder.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
If they want him.
How much can
I
you
mean,
carry?
I'm a lot. I have 16 strength, so
It's what, 15 pounds per strength? That's
something
yeah,
like
you can
that.
carry this motherfucker.
Yeah. Fling him over my shoulder like a sack of flour.
All right.
all right,
then.
we need to go.
All right, I grab my stuff and
All right. So you have him on your shoulders. He's snoring away, and you guys reach the captain's quarters with to Feather. He's almost finished loading treasure.
I'm gonna close the door and lock it.
You guys
Whoa,
notice
what's
there's
going
a
on
dead
in-
captain.
Wait,
Did
what?
you guys kill the captain?
It's a long story. Just
I take
listen.
0 responsibility.
I don't have anything. It was a long night. I don't know what happened, but we've got the treasure that the
Mhm.
gnome was speaking of.
Mm-hmm.
We
The captain starts moaning an undead hurl.
oh no.
Look,
Okay.
she's dead. We're all about to be dead. So get the treasure and your ass on this rowboat if you want to live.
Okay, I need to grab my equipment. So where's my equipment?
It's on the right side of the bed.
All right, I go grab that.
Roll me a dex save if she tries to bite you.
Oh no. All right.
Did you not do that first, where you're just running out on the ship and you're
Yeah.
I
I
res-
should
All
have
right,
had you roll
16.
with advantage after your dick flapping in the wind.
Oh, I have advantage?
I should have had you roll with advantage because your dick was flapping in the wind.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I
Okay.
see this. I'm sorry. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I rolled a 16.
All right. She does not manage to bite you.
All right, I quickly grab it and get away from her proximity, and I start heading towards the boat.
She starts having green saliva ooze out of her mouth.
We gotta go.
Should we? Can we just leave? Are we leaving the captain here? She's turned undead.
You want to bring her with us so she can kill us all? Do you see how
You
small
You
this
notice
boat-
that her legs are chained,
What?
tied up anyway.
I had nothing to do with that.
Roll deception.
All right.
I actually had nothing to do with that.
Okay. She had everything to do with it.
That's a 19.
She was just miraculously was tied up.
So from my perspective, I just got woke up by these guys that I've known for a couple days. The captain is dead, now a zombie, and they're robbing the ship while it's under. Is that a good summary?
Just about, yeah.
That's pretty fair.
You see Fild take his sword out and says, I think we need to stay and help the people on the ship. I don't know if we can cut bait like it don't feel.
There's a giant tentacle the size of the ship in the air.
Oh god.
I
All right, well, I
understand.
take it.
Point. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, that tentacle's too big. I get in the.
I'm glad you've come to your senses. Anyone else?
I'm heading to the boat, and I'm trying to get on the boat. As is going on, I'd like to. I'll keep my armor off, but I'm gonna keep my shield, and just in case like we go overboard, I don't want to be weighed down by my armor.
Mm-hmm. As we leave the captain's quarters, I turn back to the captain's quarters and then look back at you guys and I say, is there a lot of evidence in here?
Fuck.
No,
Evidence.
it's fine. And I just turn around and just breathe fire into the captain's room.
Oh,
I'm just gonna use my once a day breath weapon. I'm just gonna
Okay.
at the door, just a 30-foot cone, a 15-foot cone of fire, just into the
You're-
room. Just...
For academic purposes, you don't know this, but there is a chest of gunpowder in her room.
Oh well.
Shit.
Well then, I explode the captain's quarters.
Not just the captain's quarters.
How much gunpowder's in there?
A full chest. It's where they store. It's where, dude, gunpowder is very valuable in this day and age.
Fair enough.
I'm not in there, so I don't know what's going on.
I mean, is a 15-foot cone of fire gonna hit that? I was mainly trying to hit the bed.
Yes.
Okay. So what happens?
It will hit it after, like, it's gonna burn to there, but it's not immediate. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's gonna set on fire and blow up.
Okay, so
Know that
yeah,
this is about to happen.
I do it and then bail
Okay.
as I was going to.
So you guys notice that there's not quite enough room. You either have to leave someone behind or have a little bit less treasure.
I'm not gonna leave any of you behind.
I mean, Volo's over my shoulder, so does that really count as extra room?
Do
What do
any of
we
you know how to
have?
swim by any chance?
5,000 silver. Listen, do we need let me look at this thing. Eye of an Eagle.
The small
How
chest
much?
contains all the gems and the platinum pieces.
Okay, so
One of the medium chests contains the gold, and another medium chest contains all the silver and the copper.
I mean, I would just throw the silver and copper away. Like, yeah, it's silver and 500 copper, but it's a big ass chest, and we have 1,900 gold.
I'm in agreement.
That, or I guess I could throw Volo off the boat.
No.
No.
Let's try to minimize
I totally
the
would
amount of
never have that come
losses.
back and bite you at all, guys.
Let's
Suddenly,
minimize
Polo
the
was the big
losses.
bad all along.
Yeah.
Woo!
No. Alright, yeah, I just say we toss that medium chest off.
Yeah, let's. I pick it up and I'm gonna put it off and take it off.
Maybe the Kraken will like it.
We don't know what that thing is, but it looks like and I'm assuming a kraken.
Alright, so I will erase the 5,000 silver and 500 copper.
Sounds good.
I'm just keeping track of everything here.
All right, 1 second.
Oops,
This is off to a rousing
as it goes overboard.
All right, is everybody on the boat?
Yep.
Okay.
All
You
right,
guys cut the
let's.
ties.
Yeah.
We got to now. Who set a fire in there?
Don't worry about it.
There is a small little wooden lever. Once you're in the water, you see a small little wooden lever on the side of the boat.
I go over and press it.
You pull it.
Yeah, pull it.
I stop him. No. We don't know what that does.
Well, there's gotta be some way to detach this boat.
Oh, no, we're off the main boat, right?
Yeah, you're in the water.
We're in the water. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
all right.
Don't if the
We're in the
bottom of this
water?
yeah,
I
if the
thought we're
bottom
still
of
on the big boat.
Yeah, no.
Okay, all right, never mind.
If the bottom of this boat falls out.
Yeah, never
Would you like
mind.
to make an investigation check to see what it does?
Yeah.
Sure.
My investigation is terrible, but I'll roll it. Oh, 16.
That would be the shittiest lever.
You realize that this is a boat of sungwood. And that this lever basically triggers a magical device to sing to the wood. It will, in fact, grow the boat.
Row the boat. Okay.
Grow.
Well,
What-
then yes.
Did you get any insight from the lever?
Row or row?
Grow.
Grow the boat. Okay, so we could have kept the chest. Oh well.
Shit.
I mean, we don't need it to be grow it to what levels?
The chest is floating over there. You can go get it. If anyone wants to hop in the water.
I think we've got enough here. We don't need to be stingy about it.
How far away is the chest?
9 feet.
One in the water.
9 feet.
You could perhaps
don't-
reach it with the rope with like
We
a
could just
oar.
row over to it.
I'm gonna say, is that like an athletics check or what?
So the boat has grown. It's about a time and a half the size. It's the size of a small dinghy now.
Okay.
And in the center there is a naturally grown mast with leaves as a sail.
Could
It seems like the elf wanted to travel in style if she ever had to abandon ship.
Okay. If I tie a rope to a javelin, could I attack the chest?
Yes. With
Okay.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Ugh.
I mean, it's only 9 feet away. We could just row the boat over close
Yeah,
enough to
sure.
just pick it up from the water without having
Can
to
I-
actually jump in.
Can I roll perception like on the bigger boat and see what exactly is attacking the boat?
All you know is it has purple and pink tentacles.
That's all I see.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Actually, do roll me a perception check in the distance,
Okay.
because it's cool and misty right now.
It's 14. That's what I got.
You see the top sail of a ship in the distance. It's flying a red and black flag.
Do y'all see the flag? There's a black and red flag.
On the ship we just jumped off of.
What was it coming from another? Would my perception tell me if that was the same boat we just got off of, or what?
It's not the same boat. It's a different boat.
It's a different boat.
So there's another boat like attacking this boat?
Yes. I don't know, but I see black and red.
It
Flag.
has an image of a kraken with an eye patch on it.
There's a kraken with an eye
Oh.
patch on it.
Y'all, we got to get out of.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, and I'm not gonna stick around to find out. Let's just go.
Yeah, I just start rowing. I'm like, listen, we don't need silver.
I'm gonna help with the rowing.
As I told you, gold's the most important. We're fine. We don't need silver.
After you guys start rowing, it takes you guys are rowing and rowing and rowing in the direction the boat was going, because you very distantly see land. You see the bay like kind of before you. You notice that the ship closes in, and eventually they start boarding, and there's sounds of flintlock pistols being fired and bodies being thrown into the water.
Has the part of the ship that we departed from exploded?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh shit. Is there any way I could retcon that I stole a chicken on the way out?
Cluck cluck.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I steal a chicken on the way out. I'm like, wait, we're gonna need this for this dragon.
When did you get a
Just
chicken?
3 things of twine while you're at it. Also,
Yeah, sure. I mean, I could make 3 things of twine. Because I mean, like, I could just rip up a piece of rope and make twine, right? It's basically the same thing.
Is Volo
Yeah.
still asleep?
Yeah.
Alright, so I just grab a chicken by the neck and just fucking take it with me. Alright.
He wakes
So, yeah.
up with a chicken in
it
his
doesn't
face.
know, but
What
we're
the
saving
fuck?
its life.
And then the ship explodes. What the hell did you do?
Listen, Volo, it's been a long night. We're fine. The ship is not.
Follow, you get real aggressive when you're drunk. What did you do?
Roll deception with advantage because he's still drunk. He might believe you.
a 14, a 16, and a 13. So 16.
Fuck, you rolled a 12.
Okay.
I mean, look, we don't have to talk about this, okay?
Cool. We don't. Nobody. We all agree to
Great.
not never talk about this again.
I'm in
Yeah.
agreement with that.
So, what happened with you and the captain?
It's a long story. You really don't want to know.
Well, he starts to sniff. Hope he used protection.
I hope so too.
Are you a barbarian?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, despite my actions, I am a paladin.
Okay. Yes or no? Are you a barbarian? Yes or no?
I am not a barbarian.
All right. Put your penis away.
All right. And at this
That's
point, I mean, I don't. I'm just gonna cover myself with my shield because I'm not sure if this boat is gonna go overboard or not.
It's rather comfortable now.
All right.
The chicken lays an egg.
okay.
Interesting. How far are we from the shore of the direction that we were planning on going?
Like 12 hours, right?
Up a few hours in the boat for sure.
Mhm.
Shit.
So we're gonna have to like rotate rowing.
Probably. You also
Suppose.
have a sail that's catching the wind, so
Okay.
we're going about 1 or 2 miles per hour.
Can I use
Well,
survival to orient the sail to be most optimal?
Yes, you can.
Oh my gosh. Natural one, so that's a 3. I think it's just my
You
clothes
managed
being
to tear
off.
the topsail.
Oh,
Oh shit.
oh,
Rowing it
Listen.
is.
rowing it is.
there ain't no shame in admitting you don't know how to sail. All right, you don't gotta pretend in front of us.
I was trying. You can't knock me for trying.
How's the cat doing in all this water?
I'm I'm just trying to sit in the middle of the boat. I want to get back to the island, but fuck if I know how to row a ship, so or any kind of boat.
All right. I'll take
I'm by the
first
chests,
oar.
wherever the chests are.
Yeah, I'll help as well. I spit on both my hands and grab some more.
For future reference, and I guess for this, I did take Outlander as my background, so I have excellent memory of maps and geography, and I can recall the general layout of terrain, settlements of other features, and I am good at finding fresh food and water when
If
scavenging.
the land provides, and you know
If
how
the
to
land
do it.
provides.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, would I be able to use a survival to navigate using that ability?
You would have to try to repair the topsail.
Is that also what is that? Survival as well, or
Knitting if you have the skill.
I do not have knitting.
No, it's not really an official skill. Do you think
Yeah.
your character would be good at it?
No.
You can just hold it really tight.
I could just hold it really tight. Would you say that's athletics?
Yep.
24.
You do good. Ship's back to full speed for a while.
Okay.
I'll once I'm done rowing, I'll take my share of holding the sail to improve the speed.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies.
Just cup it together and brace my foot against the the mast, and it's like it's fine. Just get.
A giant eye rises out of the ocean.
Oh Christ.
Oh no!
It's the eye of a
Row.
turtle.
Okay.
Tribute.
All right. Check in 25 gold. And twine more. Ah, you big bitch. I don't say that out loud.
His
Uh,
eyeball is the size of your ship.
Yeah.
What do we have?
So it's a
Dwarf.
dragon turtle. Okay, that makes more sense. Also, my shield canonically is like a turtle shell, so I don't let him see that because I do have a shield. A
Should we give him the
chicken,
jade?
chicken, 3 pieces of twine and 25 gold pieces is what you
He
said.
wants more gold.
I would say yeah. Throw him one of the gems. How about the coral? That sounds like something that the
Sea dragon, coral.
a dragon would like.
Delicious. Do you
Okay.
have more?
No.
Deception.
Oh no. Can I assist him?
Yes. Roll to damage.
Okay.
It's a 7
I rolled
and
a 6.
16. So
All right.
I give him the egg. That's all I got.
Oh shit.
The chicken egg.
Delicious. Do you need transport?
Yes.
You know, we're probably
Pay
fine in our boat,
more.
Mr. Turtle. How far
Pay
away
mo-
from the shore are we at this point?
You're about it looks like it you can see it kind of you're several hours out.
I mean, no, we're fine. We can make it ourselves
Your
if it's
foot's a bit wet.
Oh no. Is the boat leaking?
It looks like the chicken was plucking like some of the twine.
ugh,
Goddamn chicken, am I right?
fucking chicken. Yes, we need transport. You said pay more.
Climb on back.
Oh, okay. Follow, you ever see this?
He has like Volo is like fucking white as a stick. He doesn't like this situation at all. He hates the ocean.
Hmm.
That's why he was below deck the entire time. He just pretended it was a floating inn. And
Aren't you? Go on.
and the dragon turtle, you notice that there is a set of seats on the top of his shell, and there is a ladder on the left side.
Okay. I guess we
Interesting.
we lug everything onto him and
Or I'll just take a seat.
and I say, Volo, aren't you an adventurer? What's or like a explorer?
I'm a scholar.
Hmm. Okay.
Dragons make me nervous.
What makes you
How do you-
nervous?
He says it's dragons.
Oh. And then I just grin at him with my sharp teeth, and I'm like, okay, noted.
Didn't you say no one's seen this thing? Actually, just like heard bubbling or whatever.
That was rumors. Those aren't exactly the most accurate.
I guess.
Don't
It's oddly convenient. There's just a ladder and a pair of seats, but I mean,
don't believe what Volo writes. I say that with him in direct earshot.
He looks a little offended. I mean, it's the only thing that made sense.
I take whatever I can carry, and I travel. Are we getting on this thing?
Seems like it.
All right,
Yeah.
and I pick up whatever needs to be picked up, and I go ahead and lug it over to the shell of the dragon.
It's a contour of a shell that's like it's like seats made out of like the shell. It's like kind of grown in
Mhm.
Okay,
little comfortable seats.
so I position myself on that with what I've carried.
And you guys begin to move at 30 miles an hour.
It's quite comfortable.
Well, I will say that gold dragons are the best, but this thing definitely seems like the best off-brand dragon.
But you pipe it down. That don't want to say that in front of it.
It didn't
He's
hear you, luckily.
it's fine. It's fine.
Let's just keep our dispositions to ourselves.
hmm Just everybody remember, a dragon got us out of this, as always.
Interesting.
not a gold dragon though.
Fair. You know what? I'm a gold dragon.
I'm aware. You told me before.
Dragonborn, aren't you?
Gold dragon.
Interesting.
All right,
And
you
then
arrive at a tropical city under the blazing sun. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking ropes and slapping waves, and heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones mingle with voices shouting and cursing in unfamiliar language, filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words that almost make it sound musical. The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes with the wharfside smells of fish, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, this port is an explosion of color. Buildings are painted in bright shades of blue, green, and orange, and salmon pink, or their walls are adorned with murals portraying great reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers or is draped in leafy flowering vines. Minstrels in bright clothing adorned with feathers and shells perform on street corners. Multicolored pennants and sun awnings flare atop the city walls. A crowd of children dressed in feathered hats and capes races past you, squinting in delighted terror as a street performer costumed as a big-toothed lizard stomps and roars behind them. The whole city seems to be bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing as you guys arrive at the port.
So are we like arriving at the docks? Like, are they responding to the fact that we're like on the top of the shell of a
Only
a
the top
dragon
of the
turtle?
shell is exposed to the water.
Okay.
Everything else is just sunk.
Mhm.
Okay.
It seems like this isn't the first time he's found people adrift at sea.
All right. So are we at the docks? Can we like dismount?
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Turtle.
He's
We
expecting a tip.
appreciate. Ooh.
I grab my money bag, my little coin pouch that only has 8 gold, and I make a big show of pouring all 8 gold into whatever his mouth.
Performance.
It's gonna be an 8.
I'm gonna assist him and do
He
the same
buys it.
thing with my 7 gold.
He appreciates it.
So do I need to roll?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Well, if
You
the,
see a
the
strange
tips,
woman wrapped in bandages, soaked in water, and she has a gut wound. She's lying in the middle of the street.
So we're off the boat. We're on the docks, correct?
Yep.
And we have
Can you
everything that
describe
we.
that one more time.
You see a woman in bandages and a silver mask draped over in a huddle. She has like a wound in her side. She's lying in the middle of the street.
Are
I
other people
What? Okay. So I want to know see if she could have been from the boat as well.
Yes,
By
she's
any
Solvana.
chance. That's what I thought. That was the was it the captain or the leader of the expedition? Are those both the same
Yes,
person?
she's the leader of the expedition.
Okay, but that's not the captain.
Correct.
Okay, that's not as bad as it could have been.
I go
I'm
over
not.
to her and I try and staunch.
Try to staunch the wound.
Yes.
I would like to assist with that. I come over and try to help out as best I can.
She starts coughing up blood. I, the beast. It's under their command. I managed to teleport just in time. Couldn't bring anyone else.
What is the beast?
A kraken. Under the command of pirates.
Oh, we're glad to see you alive.
Me too. I don't understand, though. We should have had supplies waiting for us.
What supplies are you speaking of?
The group I sent ahead, I wonder where they are. They're supposed to be here to meet us at the docks. This would have been
What
the
is
time
this?
we would have arrived.
What does this group look like? How can we take a look around?
You'd know when they see them. They're powerful heroes. She kind of looks to herself and sighs. I guess I'm stuck with you.
We're powerful heroes. And to be a powerful hero, you need what? Loot and
She looks at your chest. You robbed the ship?
No, we rescued this from the ship and kept it away from other marauders.
Well then, I guess thou shalt take repossession of it.
Mm,
Well, I think we should wait and see if those heroes come before we give everything up. You might need to pay them off or something.
if we're gonna be your heroes, then we're gonna need to be equipped to protect you and do this excursion, correct?
You're merely fodder. There's no way you can handle it on your own.
And at your state, I don't think you can either.
Fair point. Roll persuasion.
Alrighty.
I'll help him. Intimidatingly.
Alright, I rolled a 17.
She rolled a 16.
There you go.
I suppose a discretionary fund could be set up. Though I don't know if you need all of the treasure to do that. And considering your past associations, I'm not sure if you're trustworthy.
Well, we brought the goods to the boat. I would say we're resourceful.
What happened to the captain?
Yeah.
Where is she? This is her.
To be candid, ma'am, the captain, I believe, exploded when the ship went down. That's 100% my impression, but she could have survived. But
Go on.
Yes, I was wondering how the ship managed to set itself explode. What happened to the gunpowder? Did you explode it?
I didn't the captain was the first to die. It seems like these marauders were very thorough.
I'm certain that she went down with the ship. She fought bravely, and perhaps she set it herself so that they couldn't get everything. I don't know.
Deception.
Alright.
I will assist, so advantage.
So that's a 14. Oof, and a 4.
She rolls a 16. She's not buying
Ah!
Oof.
I think it's best if I take custody of this expeditionary funds.
And shall we get a portion to equip ourselves more thoroughly?
I could see fit to giving you each a trinket, yes.
A trinket.
ma'am, for someone in a rather precarious situation without a whole lot of options, you're being rather rude considering how kind we've been toward.
I beg your pardon. I have the favor of a merchant prince.
You also got a wound in your side and not a lot of allies here, I gather. But you do you. You know the landscape better than me. I would recommend we get you to an inn post haste, though, to rest with this.
Yes. I'll be at Wakanda's home. I will send for the treasure.
Alright. Shall,
What inn shall I find you at?
We haven't gotten that far. Vala, what's a good inn here?
The Dragon's Tail.
Sure, we'll be there.
sure you'll love that, Dragonborn.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, tail? As in tail, or tail as in story?
Volo shrugs.
Let's not delve deep into the semantics.
Fair enough. As far as she knows we have loot. Like, she knows we have money. I'm going to make sure that Feather gets the slippers of spider climbing. I'm just gonna make sure that she does not see those.
Okay. I will see you at the inn. I'll
Yes.
send a couple of guards there
Mm-hmm.
to retrieve the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just to be
How much
clear,
did you manage to recover?
In gold?
I mean, we are not the type. We have not searched and looked
Okay.
at everything thoroughly yet.
Feather did,
Listen.
but you didn't. You're right.
Yes. We just took the chests for safekeeping. We didn't like inventory it.
Give us some more credit. We're not low thieves.
You're high thieves.
Well, I'm low.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She will take that under consideration.
Mm-hmm.
So she expects a decent fortune out of the chests. So you guys are directed towards the Dragon's Tail Inn.
Okay.
Volo whispers, there are other inns we can go to.
I asked you, and you said this in.
Before we so is the person gone?
Yeah, she left to go to Wakanda, which is a merchant prince. She's gonna stay at his villa.
Perhaps we should make a direct deposit of some of the loot. If you catch my drift.
You mean spend it?
Well, I don't
Um,
know. Or
I mean,
give it to some people who are in need of it.
that also works.
or spend it.
Volo costs. I'm in need of it.
You
Well,
got enough money.
I think your life is well spent, if you understand what I'm saying.
How much is a room at the Dragon's Inn? Or Dragon's Tail?
2 gold pieces per person.
So
It's a
that's
very
10 gold
expensive
pieces?
inn.
That's fine. I'll give him 10.
Okay, so you're going to the Dragon's Tail.
Yeah, sure.
Gotcha.
I just want a
I
private room to like sit down with this loot and
Yeah,
Volo
Volo
said
is
there are
recommending
other
a different
inns,
inn so
right?
that you might not have to give up the loot.
what do you propose, Follow?
He's like, there are some other inns we could go to. Some that have, let's just say, less than ethical ties in some cases. A market of ill repute, even.
And why are you aware of something like that?
He shrugs. I just, in my travels, I learn the things.
I don't know. Do we really want to bring our treasure to a place of ill repute?
Better than losing it to gods.
Feather,
I suggest we take the money, we live high and like kings in this city where she can't find us.
Ah, so you want us to cut and run.
I didn't say run, but perhaps a little cutting is necessary, yes.
what of the chains that bind us here?
As long as we stay in the continental, we're fine.
Feather, I think
Yeah.
you're muted. I'm not sure. I
Oh,
haven't heard you.
hello.
Oh, sorry. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry
I
if that was.
I don't want to be bound to a lizard infested island for the rest of my life. No
Well,
offense. I just turned to a random person on the street. No offense.
They start clicking at you.
it's a great place.
Doing
So
African language.
Mm-hmm.
who is this? The leader of our expedition. She just knows that we have the 2 chests, right? That's all she saw. And
Yeah, she
She
didn't see a
knows.
smaller chest.
Yeah, she knows we have money. That's all she knows.
yeah,
So
so
we can
we
give her some
just
money.
go to it doesn't even matter, to the Dragon's Inn, take
Yeah.
out everything we want, and
Yeah.
give her the leftovers.
All right. Vala, we're going to the Dragon's Tail. I give him $10, 10 gold pieces. We go into a private room, and um, as a dragon, I'm good at counting money. So I divvy everything up because I've already done it on my sheet, and I say all together, splitting everything into gold pieces with the platinum. we have, with the 10 I just spent, 1,300 and 13,190 gold pieces. We also have 11 gems. All are 100 gold pieces. So that's 1,100. And then we have
Did
these.
you recover the silver and copper?
We did not.
Okay.
I did not count those.
And we
So
have
as of
the
I'm kind
the
of.
eyes
I
of the
don't know how you
eagle
got
and
the
the spider
13,000
birds.
because you have 1,900 plus 1,400.
140 PP.
Yeah, which is 10 gold pieces.
Yeah.
So,
I did. It was 100 and it was 300. Hang on. 330 platinum altogether times 10. I'm sorry,
looking at
3,300.
145.
I added a 0. My bad.
Okay.
Or I fucked up somewhere. So it's 3,300 gold. Right? Because platinum is
Mhm.
10? Is 10 gold? Not 100?
Yeah, it's 10.
Okay, that's my bad. Alright, so we had 3,300 gold altogether. And now we're down to 3,290 because I spent 10 of it
You could
for this
probably
room.
get away with hiding 500 gold and then the gems.
I would say the gems are 1,100 between. There's 11 gems. They're all worth 100 gold.
Yeah, you could probably get away with hiding like 500 gold pieces and then maybe the small chest of gems.
Okay. What about these
Yeah,
slippers?
The slippers you could probably get away with.
All right.
do you think the eyes?
Yeah.
Eyes.
She
She
doesn't have to
might
know
know. I'd
there
have
is
to roll for
anything
it.
besides gold.
I was say I did not look into the eyes of the eagle. So I'm
Advantage
clicking.
on perception checks. I might want that.
I mean, again, as far as she knows, we have gold. So yeah, I assume the magic items
All
we
right,
can
it's up
keep.
to you if you want to hide it. She may or may not know about them.
Who's good at deception?
I
Not me.
am very good at deception.
What is
You
what
know
is
what,
very good?
y'all? I'm gonna stay out of this. I have no need for earthly treasure, and I don't know if you noticed, I am a horrible liar. So you come up
Or
with whatever you.
Feather wearing the slippers and eyes of the eagle, being like, I don't know what magic items you're talking about.
I've never seen these in my life. This is just the color of my eyes.
I've always had these. Stop looking at me.
I was
I
like,
walked in with these.
just don't wear them in front of her immediately. Now I have no use for treasures other than items, but this money will get us items, and if I'm gonna be stuck in this island, I will need some
You could
kind
say
of
shithole.
currency. Shithole. This pissant town.
It's actually a very wealthy town.
Mhm.
But yeah,
It's a very nice
for
port city.
by Western standards, it's kind of a shithole. Not gonna lie. It's
Mhm.
rainy and hot and humid all the time.
Mhm.
Like it's actually pouring kind of down, but the sun's still out and it still manages to be hot even when it's raining.
This Mississippi town. Um. So
Alright. So is anyone
2000.
helping me divvying this up into sections, or
What are you talking about? Oh, the money. So if
yeah?
we stash away 500, we would give her 2,790.
I said
And
you could
she's
probably
gonna.
hold on 500 gold pieces and the gems. The gems in this town are worth and equally exchanged for gold. So they're basically just gold.
So the
That
500
would give us
plus the gems.
each. If we kept 500
You would
plus the
have
gems, that would
1,600 gold, so 400
yeah
for each.
yeah it would give us each 400 gold. And then these eyes and the slippers, which I mean I'm fine with giving to other people.
I mean, sounds like an open and shut book to me.
Okay. And then you can deceive her if she asks too many questions, and I can stand there intimidatingly and help you out.
I I suppose so.
Sounds
So you
good.
guys spend a day relaxing and catching your breath from the events that have trialed you.
Oh, I give Volo subtly during the night. I give Volo 50 gold, and I just casually lean down and say, "Keep your mouth shut."
He does the zip and throw away the key motion.
Good talk.
He
So I give
thumbs
him.
up. You look around for a kraken.
No, that's thumbs down. Okay.
Okay,
we're
yeah.
good.
So how much gold, now that we've taken 400 each, counting the gems, how much gold is left to put back into the chest that we're gonna give back to her?
2,790.
That's with the gems taken out also?
Yeah.
That's not a lot. I would have taken more personally, but all right.
Do you want to roll a
Uh,
high? You can try a deception check to try to roll more. It's up to you. 400's just is the max you get away without a roll.
oh, sure. Yeah. So it's
All right, I'll tell you what.
2,000.
Let me roll severity first. Let me see. Let me roll for perception score of the person who's going to pick it up. Interesting. So the guard that comes and picks it up is a really fat dude, and he's openly scratching his nether parts because it's itchy and it's hot and humid. Comes and said, "Hey, you got the stuff?"
Yep, we got this stuff right here. And I motion to the two chests.
How much is in the chest that you're handing him?
Like 1,750, say.
Deception.
I will use my help action, so take advantage.
Right.
You create a noise that distracts him.
That's good. First roll was a 7. So with advantage, nice. That is 15 plus 7, 22.
I mean, I don't know how much that's supposed to be, but it looks about right. He hands you a receipt.
Receipt. Alright, thank you.
A receipt of robbery, of course. I mean, a receipt of transfer.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Excuse me? I
Wait.
insight check him.
Yeah, wait. Are you robbing us right now?
Roll insight.
Oh
Pick up-
my
What is? I told him
god.
to go away.
What did you roll?
3.
He seems legit, dude.
I mean, I'll roll an insight, but it's at +0. Solid 10.
Seems legit.
Mm.
Hey, you gave us a receipt and everything.
Can I roll 2, or is that too?
You can roll with disadvantage.
What
Because
does
we
the
both
receipt
are
say that it
vouching
actually
for.
gave us?
Yeah.
With disadvantage, that's a 30.
Shit. Goddamn son of a whore. Hold on. There we go. Roll again. Seems legit. And
All
good
right.
day to you. We'll keep in touch.
Follow
What's your
me
name?
Around.
What?
My name's Fulgrim.
Insight check?
Nice to meet you,
already
Fulgrim.
insight
I'll
checked
see
him.
you.
He seems legit.
Ugh.
What's up? What's this woman with the mask's name?
You don't. That's kind of metagaming because you don't suspect him.
No, but I know. But the woman with the mask, just because we're giving this gold to her, I just want to remember her name.
You know, the
Still here.
expedition lady, Syndra.
Syndra. Okay. Like I'm not asking. Me as a player is asking because I know we've heard it a bunch.
You
and
as a player is asking the DM.
Yeah, me and a player. Yes. Syndra.
Sylvain. She
Sylvain.
is
Okay.
Sylvana.
Sylvana. Okay.
Yeah, he says, yeah, Syndra. She, you know. I gotta get going now. He puts the
Okay.
chest and makes it into a backpack and hauls it on his back.
Cool. See you around. I go
Yeah,
down to
see
the
you at
bar
the
and have a drink.
dinosaur races.
Not thinking anything.
You race
Yeah, buddy.
dinosaurs here.
Yeah, it's a great gambling thing. You know, I gotta get going. Yeah, I gotta deliver the chest. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks off.
Alright,
Vera,
dude, simple as that.
maybe you should use your skills to check and see if he's forthright with what he's saying.
What do you mean? He's just a schlump working for that lady, right? Just came to pick up the
Yes, I mean,
chest.
yes.
About
think
he wants
15
you to
minutes
follow him.
later, 6 armed guards come and asking for you.
15
Oh.
minutes later.
Yeah.
So we're still at the inn.
Yep.
So we're like in our room. Are they like right outside our room door, or like
They're asking the innkeeper about you.
do we see that they're asking it?
You overhear they're asking for people with matching your descriptions.
Wonderful.
We've come to pick up some very valuable property.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your stay in this lovely town. Don't think we're gonna be able to make the dinosaur races.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a
So,
window?
well, hang on. Are they coming to pick us up for the job, or are they just like coming to arrest us?
They're
We're here
asking
to
because
pick
they
up
need to pick up
valuable
they
cargo.
need to pick up valuable cargo.
Oh, okay.
What are
According to
they
that
talking
lady, we
about?
are
We
fodder.
just gave it
So
away to the guy that said.
You did what?
yeah, not all of it though. They probably
Yeah,
wouldn't.
fellas, it must be some confusion at your headquarters. I pull out what I'm assuming is a quite obviously fake receipt,
Yep.
and I hand it over and say, "Yeah, look right here. A fella came by, large fella. Forget
So
his
are you
name,
going out
but
to like the front desk to like talk to them?
I was at the bar having a drink, so they probably could see me pretty."
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Because I'm not leaving this room.
It's an obviously fake receipt. The guard looks at you like you're an idiot. Oh, she's not going to be happy about this.
What seems to be the problem?
You gave away the chest. You got scammed, you idiot.
That doesn't sound right. Who'd scam a fellow?
A fellow, what? You're breaking off a little bit, dude. So you break like the last word, everything you're saying, it breaks off.
Sorry. Who'd scam a fellow like me?
Anyone that could in this place.
Hmm.
So are we hearing this as this is happening? I'm assuming I'm still in the room that we had checked out or something.
There's a hole in the floor. You can kind of see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are we gonna do? Because obviously we were scammed now that we know that.
I mean that kind of sounds like a them problem. I'm gonna be honest.
I know. We did our part,
Mm-hmm.
but clearly there's gonna be hell to pay.
Um.
I mean, as far as we know, as far as they know, we gave away all of the treasure. So
So
what are they gonna do to us now?
so yeah, I'll stand. Who are they talking to? They're talking to Thildy or Free Walker.
Thildy.
Thildy. Okay.
Yeah.
So if they're talking to Thildy, I'll come out and I'll say, "Listen, a guy came up, said the name of the person we needed to give the money to. We were not given any kind of hand signal or special thing to look out for. He said he said the right names. We gave him the money. He gave us a receipt.
What
If
name did he say? You repeat the name.
what? Yeah, repeat the name.
He gave you the wrong name.
Hmm. Then the woman in the mask gave us the wrong name.
No, the person who that's why that was what probably your inside check was for is that the
Mhm.
person like gave you a wrong name for the person,
Gotcha. Hmm.
but you rolled so low it just seemed okay.
Yeah.
Because that second roll he rolled really high for deception.
Hmm.
Well, fellas, seems like quite the situation. I wish you good luck getting that money back. I'm sorry that we let you down. Yeah, we'll be staying here if she has any questions, But like you said, it's rough out there. Anybody's scamming in this town. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Meanwhile, the stashed gold you have upstairs.
Hmm.
All right. So Feather, what do you think you're gonna do?
What do you mean?
You and I work together on the boat. I'm certain you're scheming.
Very insightful of you. Was there something particular you wanted my help with, or
I'm just trying to gauge what you're planning.
my plan is fill? Well, we don't have the chests anymore, but find some new chests, find some new gold, and complete our mission so we can get off this island and hopefully be 10 times richer. No,
I'm just wanting to get out of here alive. It
Mhm.
looks like we're
as
not
do
in the right
I.
place.
I mean, I'm more worried about the whatever stuff is inside the temple and stuff more than these guards that are at the inn right now. I don't think they're gonna
Mhm.
do anything to us. Could be wrong though, but
All
I'll just let
right.
them handle it.
Volo, you're perceptive. I turn to
Yeah.
Volo.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
I'm
drinking.
I'm essentially just gonna throw him under the bus. Volo, you know the guy, right? The guy who came to get the loot. You don't know. Maybe you don't know him, but you remember him.
Yeah, his name is Glump.
Okay, so what, gentlemen? I suggest you take Volo here. He is great with memory and perception.
Hold on a second. Wait, what do you mean? The other guy's like, you heard the man.
Yeah, I
What
say
did
you
he do
take
today?
him. I say you take him. He can give you a description. Maybe you can get a sketch or something, and you can take it from there. Volo, you vouch for us, right? And I just kind of like hand him off to the guards.
He's palming the 50 gold in his pocket and reconsidering his options. Roll a persuasion.
You're famous. You can get out of this. 17.
Well, suppose I do have an audience with the prince upcoming here in a couple days. Suppose I could lend my assistance to this prestigious investigation for a finder's fee.
Mm-hmm.
The guards look to him and said, it's a decent point. They hand him a pouch of 25 gold, and then they walk off with them.
That's fine. 25 gold to get them off our back. And now we don't have to worry about Volo. I do the cartoonish like dust my hands off. Like, okay, we done here?
I'm out. All right. So you guys spend another day or so chilling out the inn, and then you're sent a message. Syndra is very unhappy, or yeah, it was Syndra Sylvain was her name,
Mm-hmm.
and he ended up giving the wrong name basically. But yeah, she's
Mm-hmm.
very unhappy with the situation, but is looking into trying to alleviate the problem. So she recommends that you guys need to put resources together for the expedition. You're going to need funding from a merchant prince. I recommend you guys take notes. You're going to need funding from a merchant prince
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
or a wealthy benefactor.
Go on.
You're going to need a guide to help you keep track in the forest. And you're going to need pack animals. And other resources to survive in the jungle.
Okay. For the record, we managed to steal an additional 1,040 gold if we only gave them 1,750.
Okay.
So I just want everybody to be aware that we have an additional 1,440 gold.
The amount of supplies that you would need to get the equivalent supplies would take thousands of gold.
Yeah, but we just need to get a funder,
Yep.
an angel investor.
And so the Syndra is her real name now, right?
Yes, Cinder is. My bad. She actually has like fucking. It's weird. They gave her like two names. Cinder Sylvain is her name.
Good to make sure.
All right. Woman with in bandages and a mask, Cylinder Sylvain. So we need funding from a prince, a guide, pack animals, and general supplies.
You'll want things like to help you with insects. You'll want things to help you have water and things like that.
Okay. How many merchant princes are here? Is it just like just the one?
7
Or
merchant princes.
that's right. Okay.
Wait, so she's not even gonna like help us with it, even though she's like directly connected to one of the 7 merchant princes.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, do we go talk to her about it, or does she want us to like take matters into our own hands?
She wants you to handle it.
Ugh.
She's not. She's like still recovering.
Of course.
I dread to say this, we might have to flag Volo down again.
He is a resourceful guide, apparently.
We have his book, right?
True, but isn't it better to have the source of the book than the book itself?
Normally, I would agree with you, but I don't know about that guy.
Why do you have such a disdain for him?
I mean, as a source, he's already proven himself inaccurate once.
I'm about to
Yeah.
say he doesn't seem very. He just seems to write stuff down, whether it's true or not.
Maybe we could figure out through him who could be a potential better guide.
Now that I can get behind. Does Volo's guide say anything about the 7 merchant princes, or is it just about monsters?
Just about monsters.
Fair enough. Okay. So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to go to the police station or the equivalent of a police station and ask for Volo?
I don't think he's. I don't know. It sounds like he has an audience with the. Do you say the princeps or something like
Princes.
that? To
Princes.
princess. Oh, so he does have an audience. Do we know which prince Sylvana has a connection to?
All right,
It's
one
an
second.
excellent. I think that's a great idea.
Where's she staying?
She was staying at some fancy inn.
Wakanda's place.
Wakanda's place. Okay, I say we head over there and at least ask her what merchant princes we should talk to.
Well, I would agree, but she's a little peeved with us after that, and I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, she is the expedition leader, right? And as far as we know, we're the only part of the expedition left since the primary squad is up and vanished, so
She has sent you a message saying that she is no longer capable of continuing due to the effects of the death curse. And it's affecting her magic, so she can't participate in the actual expedition. But she's offering you each an uncommon magical item of your choice when you complete the mission.
An uncommon magical item when we complete the mission.
Yep.
Mm.
I think we'll have more than just an uncommon magical item in our possession already.
Yeah, I would say that's a
If the mission goes
shit.
the way I'm thinking.
But I mean, the mission as in like the actual end of the mission, or like the mission to get the funding.
The mission, as in, destroy the soulmonger.
Oh yeah, that's terrible loot. But it does also buy our freedom, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Terrible
Should we
loot.
just like mosey up to the local bar and just start asking around, get the lay of the land, figure out who these princes are and which ones seem the night?
Yeah, I guess I don't know how like general gather information roles work, but yeah, I guess we can just ask around.
Okay, there are 7 princes.
Mhm.
They each specialize and have a monopoly in one type of trade. Um, there are ones like for example, the one that Volo had an audience with was Ithan Talroa, and he deals in beasts and beast training. There's another one called a Keen Alpha that deals in weapons, shields, traveling gear, rain catchers, saddles, wagons, and canoes. Another one named Jessamine, who deals in plants, poison, and assassination. Another one named Jabal, who deals in guides and sellswords. And Kayawati, who deals in fruit, wine, ale, and those products and insect repellent. Wakanda Otamu, who deals in magic and lore. And Zinthi, who deals in gems, jewelry, cloth, and armor. Or Zanthi.
What was that last one?
Zanthi, Thanthi. Zhanthi.
All right, how about we roll up to Wakanda and ask him if he would fund our expedition since we're gonna go kill the Soulmonger.
That's the
I
guy who does magic. Yeah.
Yep.
I would be in agreement with that. He's already seems to be a positive disposition towards our expedition, anyways.
I would have
Yeah.
to be inclined to agree. Good as place as any to start.
You can apply for an audience at one of his at a meeting temple. It's a specific
Alright.
How to do
place
that.
in where you can apply for an audience. But you
Alright,
may have to
well,
wait days.
Should we
Okay,
go apply to all of them right now then, and like
hang on. Well, when we apply, I know how these things work. When we apply for Wakanda,
Mm-hmm.
so like, is there like a guy at a desk and he's like, "Oh, it might take days."
Yes.
How much for an audience today?
He grins and he says, "I like your style." 250.
Uh,
You mean, sir? Of course, 2 gold and 50 silver.
need about tree fitty.
He sniffs his air. He looks like a butler. I am sorry, but Wakanda does not have any availability in the near future.
Do we ask all of them, the merchants? Do we just try to see if we can't get a cheaper merchant, or do we just drop 250 on seeing Wakanda?
Or you could just wait a couple days.
Wait a couple of days.
Yeah, there's no like, we're not under any time constraints, are we?
No, I guess not.
I mean, the death curse is racking the world, but besides that, no.
I mean, as far as we
What do
don't
we
the
know about
cause
the
of
death curse?
It causes people who have died to be unresurrectable and affects people who are undead, weakening them and emaciating them, and eventually they're destroyed.
Gotcha. So, yeah, so heroes that have been resurrected are not 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 being fully, like, they're essentially they're being rescind. What's is that the word I'm looking for? Like their souls are getting taken back essentially.
Kind of, yes.
Gotcha. So
Not even
yeah.
wish spells are able to bring people back to life right now.
Hmm.
Dang. Okay. Yeah, maybe we should scout out the other areas and see if there's like just drop by each of the princes and see if any of them have like immediate availability.
None of the merchant, they're basically all like very important people. They're the leaders of the city. So they're unlikely to allow an immediate audience for anyone who hasn't done something particularly fancy, someone who isn't particularly important.
Gentlemen, let me make a proposal. Ifan Talro, he's a beast trainer, or he's the guy in charge of beasts. If we approach him and say that we have information about this sea dragon, you think he'll talk to us?
I mean,
I mean,
thought, I guess.
do My only concern there is that do we have any information about this sea dragon that he would not already?
I mean, I wonder how often people get to ride it.
So we're just gonna roll up and say we
You cut out there. We're gonna roll up and say what now?
just that we wrote it. That's what we're gonna give our information as.
I mean, it's just a thought.
I don't know. I'd hate to piss the guy off. Is my only concern.
That's fair.
Where are you guys discussing this?
Just in the street, I guess.
Okay. Amen stumbles up to your guys and whispers something that can barely be heard. I want everyone to roll me a perception check.
Give me one moment.
Oh god. That's a natural one. It's an 8 when I had my modifier, but natural one.
I got a 3.
I got a 16.
If you heard get at least a 10, you hear, speak to the wise guardian of Orlanga, east of Mabala. She can direct you to that which you seek. Then his eyes roll over and he collapses.
And who heard that?
Anyone who rolled at least a 10.
Okay.
I was trying to write it down. Could you repeat?
Yeah, gotcha.
I was not close on my.
So, who else heard that?
I heard it, and I relay it to the group after this guy collapses. Is he okay? Does he look?
He's dead.
Holy sh!
Does he have the same veins and issues that the captain
Yep.
had? He has what the captain had.
That is a ill omen for sure. Well, do we know anything about Orlunga or Mbala?
Mm-mm.
Like, have we heard those names before?
Nope.
Where Mbala is? Uh,
You have no idea.
I suppose we should start asking around.
Yeah,
Seems like a good lead. What do you guys?
in character, I'm like, is Orlando a person or is Mabala a place? Like, I have no idea what any of that means.
Um,
Oh, there's also just the guy that collapsed dead, like next to us, like still just like laying there in the middle of the street or wherever we are.
Hmm?
I was just saying we're still just all like standing around just the dead body that's just in the middle of the street now.
One of the guards waves a hand, and two young orphans come and start dragging the body away to a refuse pit.
Alright, so I guess it's normal around here. Oh, with the curse, I guess, yeah, I guess kind of makes sense. Well, sounds like we know where we're going. Unless you want to go back to that idea of going to the Beastmaster about the dragon turtle sea monster thing.
Uh, so of the seven princes, we have beasts, wagons, canoes, poisons, sell swords, food and wine, magic, and gems. I think the guy who does magic stuff, I assume is like magic as meaning magic items. I
Yep.
assume he would probably be the best, which is Wakanga.
yes, I would agree.
So
Would
That's
anyone
the
like
one
to roll
that
me an intelligence check for Wakanda?
I mean, I can.
Pretty horrible at it.
I actually have a lot of intelligence. If you want me to,
Yeah.
Two
go ahead.
minus 1, so 1. I got nothing.
roll.
12.
I got a 19 total.
Feather, do you realize that you're an idiot? Why didn't you tell them that you already had someone in his court?
That's honestly what I was about to say. I was saying, can we just slip in with Syndra's meeting? She said she has an audience with him, right?
She's living at his
Can we?
place.
Oh yeah,
Can't we just go tell them we know her and like get in with her audience?
yeah. Why not?
All right, that sounds a lot better to me than following some creepy dead dude into a place that we have no idea where either of it is or anything. So
Mm-hmm.
let's, I guess, head back off
Onward.
towards. Do we know where his? We would be able to find like where his place is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's
Gotcha.
start over there.
So, a Sind Wirely man bumps into you, and he says, "Hey, you're new in town. You look kind of like you can take care of yourself. Oh, by the way, shit, I forgot to tell you guys, you're hit level 2. So,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was fast.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
yeah, you hit
Cool.
level 2 the moment you got into the city. I just literally forgot that. My bad.
Well, we destroyed an entire ship, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a milestone. So,
Okay.
if everyone wants to go ahead and level themselves up real quick, it shouldn't require anything special considering that you're this level going to level 2. So,
Going to
What?
level 2.
How do you do that on D&D Beyond?
You click the little anvil in the top right, and then the first thing that'll bring up is your character. On the right, it'll say level
Ah,
1. Just switch it over to level 2. It'll do most of the work for you.
alrighty. Thank you.
No problem. If you need to mess with spells or anything, you still need to do that, or like pick something in your proficiencies. But yeah, it
Right.
should just do everything for you.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. So yeah, I guess we go to Wakanga and say, "Hey, we have somebody here staying with Wakanga. We're with her. She needs her guardians."
ah, Monsieur. Very well, very well. I will see that you have an audience.
Mm-hmm.
Please be advised, if you perform any hostile actions, we will be forced to kill you.
Gotcha.
Was not planning on it, so shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, before you go there, I wish to notate that you received an offer from someone. He's gonna say, "Hey, I need help collecting some favors. You look like you can handle yourself."
What kind of favors?
There's a man who owes me money. He refuses to pay.
Hmm. Nod my head knowingly. How much money are we talking?
10% of a considerable debt.
Right, right. So, is there a reason he can't seem to repay this debt?
Well, I'm a bookie, okay? Some people just decide not to pay their debts. However, when that happens, I take matters in my own hands. But he's a bit of a challenge for me.
Right. So, what kind of challenge are we talking? Like, can you give me a description of this guy?
He's named Taban. He's not that big of a deal, but you know, He's got a big sword. I just need you there as a backup, you know. Look mean. That'll be it.
All right. Is he saying this like just to me or to the whole
To the
group of
party.
us? All right, good. I look over to them. More money
I
is always
mean,
good.
buddy, yeah, I'm okay with some money, but you ain't expecting us to break no knees or nothing like that, right?
Oh, not so much. Of course not.
Well, I could go along with it if y'all want to. Not my first choice of occupation, but
This
when in Rome.
gentleman who owes you money, he isn't a portly man with an itchy crotch, is he?
How did you know him?
Okay, yeah, let's go do this job.
I swear, he always catches something.
Hang on, I just audibly crack my knuckles. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's have a talk with this person. What do you say his name was?
Taban.
Aban. Right. Right. I mean, if you guys want to talk to somebody about 1,000 gold, I make sure he does not hear me say that. Um,
Yeah, I'm down for a
I mean,
detour.
I
Meet our old
things have
friend.
things have a funny way of working themselves out, don't they? It sounds like we're gonna get our chests back.
okay. Yeah. You know what? We will follow you. We'll help you. Shake this guy down.
All right. So you guys follow him into a small house where there lies a very large and very wealthy chest. Um, However, you notice that the portly man has taken off his suit, and now he has a set of rippling muscles. He was wearing a fat suit.
Interesting.
You challenge Taban, leader of the arena. Well, not leader. He's a
Yeah.
fighter in the arena.
I was about to say leader in the arena or like champion of the arena.
It's hard to read sometimes. I'm tired.
Well,
Okay, these things happen.
I'll say, well, fella, I got your receipt here. It turns out a little bit of falsified. I think you may have pulled one over on us, and we'd like our money back. No need to exchange fists or blows or that.
He throws a
also,
spear at you.
also, this guy owes you money. Like as the spears fly, I'm like, also you owe this guy some money too.
A spear whizzes past your
Okay.
ear.
Was he trying to hit me? Like, is he trying to fight right now, or is it that was like a warning spear?
No, he tried to hit you in the head.
All right, then let's fucking do this. I cast
Roll
Toll the Dead on him.
initiative.
I don't know where you come from, man, but warding spears are not a thing where I come from.
16.
19.
What's going on?
Post your
13.
your initiative in the channel, please.
Alrighty, we'll do.
Which channel?
I'm at a 4.
Just in the general channel, or
Yeah, the general channel for this game. Team Annihilation. Oh shit! I posted the shit in the wrong one. Whoops. My bad,
Yeah, that's
guys.
why I was confused.
My bad.
no problem. There we go. And so we're just in like a little room where it's just him and us, right? Or is
Yes.
all right.
There we go. All right. So would anyone like to roll me a nature check real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
17.
He's a gladiator.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you said he took off his suit, right? So he has muscles. Does he have any armor on under it, or is he just shirtless?
He's shirtless.
Okay.
Does he have weapons beyond the spear?
Yeah, he's got a spear and a sword. No, it's
Okay,
just
cool.
just spears. Spears and a shield. Sorry.
We're talking to the guy that like initially stole the chest, or is that as far as we're aware?
Yep.
Listen, there's no need for fighting. As long as we get the chest that we need, nothing needs to happen. You took advantage of this
He
situation.
rolls to hit you
Okay.
because he rolled. He has first initiative.
Okay.
Does a 9 hit you?
No.
Does a 24 hit you?
Yes.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
He rolls 16 damage.
16?
Yep.
Jesus.
Okay.
A lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. And he gets
We're
3
level 2.
attacks.
Yep.
Ugh. Alright, we may have bitten off more than we can chew with this one.
Oh my god. I'm like badly hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He
There's
spears
no
you in the
need for that.
shoulder and then use the butt of the spear to smack you in the face and knock you back. And interrupt your
That
speech.
was uncalled for.
He does the "Are you not entertained?" pose. Yukon.
I look to my group. And this bookie, right? We have this bookie with us?
Yes.
Alright. If he's attacking 3 times and doing 16 damage a hit, I feel like we're little in over our heads. So,
Let's think about the
I think it's
XP
just
though.
mm,
Can I try to persuasion here, or is this beyond persuasion?
Probably not willing. Probably not reasonable.
Okay.
I mean, we have his name. I kind of say we bail on this and fight him when we're stronger.
I would
as
have to
I said, there's
agree.
4 of us. Let's mess them up.
You want to?
Yukon, what are you doing, buddy?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. All right. Well,
Remember, you have all your resources back. You've rested.
yeah, I guess I'll rage. When Yukon rages, he looks slightly like he's on fire, like not like on fire, but like ancestral flames come off of him. And I will stand next to him and just start with breathing a 15-foot cone of fire onto him.
Needs to roll a
Give
dex save.
13 DC dex save, yeah.
You rolled a 22.
Alright, he still takes a d6 damage.
Roll it.
Three damage.
He's not impressed.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to know how much HP I rolled for him.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Not a good sign.
The thug's going to use a heavy crossbow.
Oh, there's a thug, too.
That's our guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
hits him for the first crossbow, and it doesn't hit in the second one. He does 9 points of piercing damage.
Does he just shrug that off too, or?
Yeah.
Oh,
First one hit his shield. The second one grazed his cheek. That
If
the
you're telling
best
me
you
9
got?
points of damage is grazing his cheek. To
All
this
that for
guy.
a drop of blood.
Oh boy.
I mean, are we doing this? I kind of like look. The party is.
I mean,
Uh,
I kind of
alright.
say
Few
that you
rounds
guys.
in.
I think we should bail, but that's up to you guys. I can take a hit or two if he like swings at me, but I think you guys should. We should just head for at least like an area of like where guards would be, so maybe he won't attack us out in the street.
And I don't think he'd follow us. I mean, he seems to be getting a kick out of it.
Or
He
just
could probably just
throw the bookie at him
concede it.
and leave.
So is it my turn? Whose turn is it?
It is Zelda's turn.
Okay. Well, here we go. I cast command.
What does it do?
So he has to do a Wisdom saving throw, DC 13, and my command is drop.
He drops.
So he drops whatever he's holding and ends its turn on his next turn. So on his next turn, he will drop his shield and his spears.
Okay.
And then I bonus, and then that's all I can do. I back up a little bit.
Feather.
All right. I guess this is happening.
I mean, it doesn't take him much to pick those back up.
Well,
use
it will give us a whole round where he has to use his actions to pick them up because he has to drop them and then end his turn, and then we can pick him up and leave him without weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Feather, what are you
Alright.
doing, buddy?
I'm going to use my short bow because I do not want to get close to this guy because
He's scary.
he will hurt me. He will hurt me bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll to hit with my bow. That is a natural 20
Nice.
on the roll to hit.
All right.
So
Well, damage. You're not rolling right.
am I not?
You're not rolling correctly. Okay. So, I'm going to show you my screen real quick. You're rolling you're using the custom dice, like the rolling a 20. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. So what you do is you go to your actions under see where it says dagger, short bow, stuff like that. You hit the +7.
That.
You click that, and that's how you roll through an attack.
Is it brings up the little thing, but it says virtual tabletop not found.
Refresh.
Refresh the page.
That is probably if you use Beyond 20, because that sounds like the Beyond 20 pop up.
Yeah, I
The
do use
extension.
Beyond 20. Do I have to disable that for it to work?
Yeah, your roll went through. It'll just give you that error every time you do.
Oh, so can you still see the roll though? Does it appear?
It's not done correctly.
The heck?
So I'll just roll your damage for you.
Alright, my bad. I did not know that was not working properly.
Alright, you did 9 damage. Is that acceptable to you?
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good. Another pierce on the graze of the cheek, I guess.
Jawbone this time.
Okay. I'll take it. Then can I use my we're in a small like tent area, right?
Mhm.
So and the giant room. I'm assuming the Yukon is within 5 feet.
Yes.
So can I use my sneak attack, which is just another 1d6?
Yeah.
Alright. I can use that one with the custom 1d6. That was nice. 1 extra point of damage.
Alright, Free Walker.
Alright. Let me see something real quick. Alright. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and cast Wrathful Smite, and I'm going to use my action to go ahead and attack him. So with Wrathful Smite, the next time you hit with the melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage, and they must make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the spell ends.
Okay.
And so my DC would be. Let me just make sure. Okay, so the save DC is 12.
Gotcha. You have to hit him first, though.
Okay. So 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened, and then I'm going to roll
He
damage.
rolled a 14.
Okay, so he beat that, but I'm going to be dealing 7 plus a d6 psychic. All right, so 8 damage total. But 1 is psychic, 7 is bludgeoning.
Gotcha. He drops his weapons.
Yes.
Yukon.
Pick up his stuff.
Since I technically have not drawn my battle axe, I will take his spear.
All right, then.
Um, is that my action?
To pick it up, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take my spear and I'll just put my shield up. Do I have anything I can do as a bonus action besides rage? No. So yeah, that'll just be my turn. I'm just gonna deny him his spear.
All right, so he's going to go hit him. 1 hits. Does 2 damage. Thilda.
I am going to use my channel divinity to do Path to the Grave. So the next person to hit him does 2 times damage. It basically has vulnerability to all damage on the next attack.
Gotcha.
And we can't use our object interaction to pick up his shield.
It's an action
Or
to
like,
pick it up.
okay, can I just kick it away from him, or would that be still an action?
Action.
Okay, that's fine. Then I just do that, and then I bonus action healing word, free walker.
Okay, how much you heal?
6 hit
Ooh,
points. Oh
Thank
yeah.
you.
All
Up
right,
to
No
Feather.
problem.
9.
Feather.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot another shot at him. This is the one that does double damage or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Path to the Grave.
He's got an AC of 14 now, by the way.
I'm clicking on the +7. If I do it like this. I don't know what I'm.
Oh, do you have digital dice turned on? Like, maybe it's
Yeah,
some
I
setting.
should.
I'm using your page and it works just fine.
That's so weird. Do you mind just like rolling for now? Then maybe after this is over, I can try and mess with it and see what's wrong with
It's
it
fine. What do
because
you
it's
want to
not
do? Short
working.
bow?
Yeah, short bow.
You roll an 18. That definitely hits. You roll damage. Does 18 damage. He's not feeling so good now.
Yeah, willing him down.
Good, good.
Free walker.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and um, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and just attack him with my melee weapon,
Okay. Oh yeah,
and
Feather should have gotten an extra d6 on there too. There you go.
All right, sneak attack.
So 22 instead of 18.
oh, all right. Well, that was an 8, so he missed.
Oh,
Bounce off his pecs.
Really doesn't have to be like this. And that's the end of my turn.
He picks up his shield and pulls out another spear.
Well, I guess that answers that question.
He's got 3 spears, yeah.
yeah. Okay. But I mean, you did. That's 2 turns wasted. So that was a good call.
So, do you have like 5 in total? Because he threw 2 at us, right? Before we like thoroughly started
Yeah.
fighting him. So,
Gladiators have 5 ammo.
alright, good to know.
At least he had to use his action on that.
Yeah.
Yukon.
I guess I'll attack him with my spear slash his spear, and he's not feeling great.
Correct.
Uh, I'll attack recklessly then. So I'll attack with advantage, but that gives him advantage on attacks on me next turn. Whoop, that's wrong dice. So, god damn it, a 13 and a 12. So I don't think either of those are gonna hit.
Bounces off his shield.
All right, fuck. All right, well that was my turn.
Ooh, unnatural 20. 4 damage. Thilda.
I told the dead this guy, so he needs to make a Wisdom save throw, DC 13.
Made an 11.
It's a D12, right?
It is. That's 11
Ooh.
points of damage.
Oh, nice.
You're not doing so great. Alright, Feather.
Alright, same old thing. Let me see. Alright, I think I might have actually fixed it. Does that roll pop up?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
Nice, alright.
Definitely hits.
Assuming a 23 hits, roll for damage. It's a 9 plus an extra d6 from sneak attack. One of the d6. That is 11 points of damage total.
Alright then. Free Walker.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take another smash at him, and that's gonna be a 7.
Does not hit.
Yeah. Lovely. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Gotcha. So he's going to shield bash Thilda.
Rude.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Do you see how much damage he did?
No.
Gotcha.
No. Yeah, we don't see it.
Yeah. Yeah. You rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
I mean, on a shield
It's been a
bash.
good it's been a good ride, y'all.
16 damage.
Oof. Okay, still up. Still up.
oh my goodness.
You have to. Yeah, you have to meet a DC 15 strength saving throw, be knocked prone.
I fail. I'm prone.
Damn.
And he's going to attack Yukon.
That's fine.
Does
I'm
a
raging.
14
So
hit you?
14 does not hit me.
Does a 21 hit? Does a 21 or a 26 hit you?
Yes. But any damage he does to me is halved.
Gotcha. You take 5 damage.
I'll take that.
He's looking really winded.
Good. My turn then?
Yep.
Let's try to kill him with his own spear. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Roll
Hell
me a
yeah.
strength save.
Strength save?
Yep.
9.
Okay. 1 second. Wow, he got a 9 too.
Okay. Um.
All right, make me a strength check. Normal strength check.
Oh wait, a strength saving throw?
Yeah, that's what
Or
I asked for.
that? Sorry, my fault. So that would have been a 6 plus 5 instead of a 6 plus 3. So I would have had an 11.
Okay. So he
So I would.
tries to parry it, and
Yeah,
you manage to slip by and get his eye.
got it. All right, so this plus an additional d6. Gross. Okay, so that's 1 plus the 3 plus an additional d6. All right, so 9 damage altogether.
He surrenders.
Okay. Actually, it's 11 because I'm raging, but yeah. Okay.
He starts coughing, got blood.
We
Yeah, you fight well, Outlanders.
Mhm.
Are we just gonna let him surrender? I mean, we tried the peaceful option and he threw 2 spears at us.
we
And
let you
I'm
Offers
live.
to join your party as a follower.
Can I insight check that?
Huh?
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and assist with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll 2.
I got a 21.
Oh, nice.
It's an
That did
earnest
worse.
offer to redeem himself.
I say we do this. Let him redeem himself.
Okay. Uh, Bookie, how much money does this guy owe you?
500 gold. The gladiator tosses him a pouch of 10 50 gold 50 gold gems.
Okay. And then I'll ask him, did you spend our money on the dragon races or the whatever they're called?
I mean, maybe a little bit.
What do you have?
He starts scratching his inside.
What do you have left?
2?
Gold pieces?
I mean, 200.
Okay, that's a little better.
Not to say.
Well, that's what I spent anyway.
Oh, okay. So you spent 200 and then you gave this guy gems, but I mean that's not the money that I mean if you guys want to get the money off of him, I don't care about it, but he was like 1,000 gold. So I mean we should return it to what's her face to make her not as less pissed off as possible though.
Yes, I think
Uh,
as a redeeming quality, you should show us where you have the rest of the gold stored.
oh, from the other jobs?
And can I go ahead and roll persuasion for that?
Yeah.
We'll offer you more jobs to get more money if you come with us. Yeah.
Oh, I got nat 20, so I got 24.
Well, there's always the underground staircase. The thug
This
aims
is-
his crossbow at the wounded gladiator after receiving his money.
No, we cannot do this.
He tries to fire.
I'm gonna interpose.
How are you
I'm gonna
doing
try
this?
to stop him. I'm gonna throw my shield and try to block him.
Roll a dex check or an acrobatics.
All right.
I mean, I'll wait and see if it succeeds.
Oh, I got a nat 1.
All right, I'll just stand in front of it.
He hits you.
That's
He
fine.
does 5 damage.
So halved, he does 2 damage. That's fine.
You got what you wanted. Now it's time to leave.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that. He pulls a knife.
Oh my god.
What did you
Why
do to
can't-
this man? Did you sleep with his wife or something?
It was my goat. Why do you think he's itching all over the place?
Hmm.
Oh god.
Can I try to like persuasion this situation?
He stole my goat.
Listen, you got what you wanted. You're free to walk the other way. You've got the gold. He's been downed. Every bit of ego that you have, let it go. I'm gonna roll
can buy another
He looks at
persuasion.
the expensive chest full of gold, and he's like, yes, perhaps. You'll see me again.
Oh my god. Buddy, I am not a fan of you, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and toll the dead on him. I want to fight this guy. I don't want to let him live. I hate him.
And we helped him. He literally asked for our
He
help. with
rolled a
this.
nat 1. He
Okay.
did double damage.
Okay. Okay, that's 2d12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 13 total damage.
He's unconscious.
Fellas, do we want to let this guy die? I mean, he just
No,
tried to murder us.
I would just leave it. We got what we want. We just walk the other way.
I will. So if
He's got a tattoo of a flaming fist on his shoulder.
okay, I'm not gonna kill him, but I will take the money that the gladiator gave him and give it back to the gladiator. And I said, "Your name's Iban? Iban? Is that what it was?
Tobin.
What was it?
Tobin. T-A-B-A-N.
Tobin. Tobin. All right. All right. Give us our gold back. You can have your gold back, and if you want to kill this guy, you're welcome to.
He coup de grace him.
All right. There. Now we didn't kill him.
It's a little gray area in there in the laws. I'm gonna have to read the books of Bahamut about whether or not we sinned today, but I feel pretty good about it, and I start walking out.
All right. If he leads us to the chest, I take it and I give it to. I find some way to get it to Syndra.
It is one of many chests down there in the secret storage area.
Oh. Yeah, I try to find. Is it like a persuade? Well, first of all, I'm like, well, first of all, if you have a bunch of chests in here, how much money you got in here?
Enough?
Tabin, I think if you can just show us the gold that you stole from us, just help us out. We just helped you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll persuasion. Oh my goodness. 5.
I'm just gonna angrily, because I'm still kind of raging. I'm just gonna angrily yell an intimidation. While I'm like thumbing through these chests, I'm just gonna be like, Tobin, fucking which chest is it? Ugh, I rolled a 7.
There is a bunch of chests that has a bunch of crap in it. Some of it's like training material. Some of it's things you need for an expedition.
Oh.
Some of the things that aren't so great. He has 2 chests, one of yours and one of another unfamiliar make.
I slide the chest of like supplies that we might need to Free Walker or Thilde, and I said, "Well, let's take that. If Tubin, if you're helping us out, if you're gonna follow us, then we're gonna need those." And then
It
I take
includes
the one chest.
backpacks and basically every kind of backpack you need for an expedition storage wise.
Gotcha. And I take
All
our
right.
chest, and then I ask him what the other chest is.
Yeah, there's one little chest here. It's careful, it's trapped.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know
not
if
touching it.
I don't know how to bypass a trap here.
But do you know what's inside of it?
It's something good. Why? You think this is my house?
But you store all your loot here?
I didn't say it was mine.
Uh, whose
He's
is
a
it then?
thief.
Mm-hmm.
Feather, I think you're more disposed to this.
Yeah, I can roll like an investigation on the chest to see what kind of trap might be placed on it.
Roll it.
That is, what is that? 19 total.
Nice.
It has a poison needle in the font. And like
In the front?
if you try to put in the wrong key or try to fiddle with the lock too much, it'll strike you with the poison needle.
Right.
You can run a
So
thieves
you
tool
don't.
check. Try to disable it.
We could. I could use the thieves' tools. Uh, what would I roll for the thieves' tools?
Just dex check, I believe.
Just a straight dex check.
Yeah.
Can I use guidance to support him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you will have a D4 added to your dex. So I come over to you and say, the Lord Ilmata supports you.
It's a weird thing for a lord to support someone in, but I appreciate the help. I roll a 15 plus 5 is a dirty 20 plus a d4, so
You unlock it and disable the trap. Inside is a black star sapphire.
that's probably
Ooh.
pretty expensive, isn't it?
1,300 gold pieces easy.
Nice. Very nice, actually. Alright, well. So Tobin offered to join our party as a way to redeem himself, right?
Yep. You also found a potion of Fox's Cunning inside there as well as a potion of Hide from Animals.
Okay. Let me write this
That
down.
will be very useful.
What does the potions do? What was the second one?
The potion, yeah, hide from animals, so it helps us hide from animals.
What about the fox's cunning? Is it just like an increase to deception type stuff, or
I'm not sure about that one.
well, I'm sure we can
You gain an
figure it out.
enhancement bonus to intelligence.
Enhancement to intelligence could come in useful. All right, so I propose, since Tobin has graciously joined our party to redeem himself, that we take whatever we need from this place, apparently is not even your home, to gear up for our adventure. I'm sure the backpacks and the
Oh,
supplies will come in handy.
wow. It's permanent.
Oh, a permanent increase to intelligence?
Yeah.
That's nice.
By how much?
1d4 plus 1.
Okay,
Whoa.
That's huge.
that is
That's That's incredibly
Potentially a
strong.
permanent +5 to intelligence.
That's the potential.
Too bad we don't have really anyone that uses intelligence, but
I
Yeah,
know.
who wants to get smarter?
who
Who
wants to
wants
be
to
a nerd?
die or retire?
I would love it.
I mean, I'll
Already
take
have.
it to get rid of a minus, but other than that, like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Is it better to like? I already have a. I don't do intelligence-based stuff, but I have a 20 in intelligence. I mean, I was thinking about going Arcane Trickster Rogue as a subclass for like level 3, so maybe hold on to that for now, and we'll see when we get there.
Was it? Why do you have a 20 in intelligence?
I did the roll thing. I forget what he calls it, where you just roll 60 20s for
Oh
your
my god.
stats.
No.
Yeah, and I rolled pretty well, thankfully.
Okay.
Does the potion let you go over 20?
It is
That's
magical.
actually
I mean, yeah, it doesn't say that max 20.
Dear lord.
I could have a 25
You're gonna
intelligence. I might
be
just
the
have to
smartest
change
rogue
to a
ever.
river or a wizard.
I don't know. You could find someone to teach you magic.
I guess that's true. I could always multi-class, but I mean, I'd say we just put that potion in the back pocket and we can cross that bridge when we get there. But that's definitely something to remember that we have, not something to forget about.
Is there any reason not to take it now?
I mean, unless
Not
if
in
any of you
universe,
can,
really.
I mean, if you guys want me to take it, I'll chug it down. But I was just wanted to hold on to it to be careful, until we
Maybe we
get
can
close.
consider all the options later.
Would you like to roll an
Okay.
Arcana on the potion?
Sure. Let's see. Arcana check. That's 14.
It has another random effect.
No.
Great.
You aren't sure what it is.
Is the random effect also permanent?
Probably.
Okay. Good thing I did that before I just chugged it down. Well, I don't think we really are in desperate need of an increase in intelligence right now, and also considering there's some other random effect, I think we just hold on to it for the time being. Unless anyone's dying to drink it.
Well, you did
No,
get a
sounds
pretty
good to me.
decent roll. I'll tell you what it is. Give me a second. Roll me in the bot. Do exclamation point 1D1000.
Oh boy, in the bot, what's the spot commands, right? Is that the bot commands? 1D1000. 86. That's a pretty low roll actually for a 1000.
Wow.
Is that good? Is that a good wow?
Yeah. Summons a ring.
The potion summons a ring.
Yeah.
Like just a physical ring?
Physical ring.
Is the ring magical?
Yes.
Do I know what the ring does?
Not yet.
Is it like binded to me, or is it just a physical
It
ring I could
appears
take on
on
and off
your person and attuned to you.
and attuned? Okay. This potion is getting more and more appealing as time goes on, I'm not gonna lie.
Chug it.
Then down it.
Chug it.
Gladiator says, chug it, chug it.
Alright, I pop the cork off and I just tilt my head back and I down the whole entire thing.
All right, roll around
Let's
D4.
go.
Make it good.
D4.
Yep.
We'll support D4. Oh, I got a 4.
Ooh!
You were
That's a
so lucky.
That's a 4 plus 1,
It
so a
was
5.
the crossed fingers that did it, Thilda.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
have a permanent 25 in intelligence.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I feel like obligated to multi-class at this point, but
Yeah, especially when you figure out what the ring does.
oh yeah, there's that too. So the ring summons. Can I do like an Arcana check or something on
It
that?
gives you +1 to your spell range spell attacks.
Oh no.
You could multi-class into an artificer, which would make a little more sense with rogue. But I mean,
I hate
being a rogue wizard,
artificers so much.
rogue wizard's fine too. I mean, feel free to do whatever you want, man.
I'll have to consider the
You're
options.
the
Hopefully I don't.
smartest rogue I've ever fucking seen.
True.
You have a
My intelligence.
+9 to investigation.
Well, yeah, that's right. My stats changed. I have higher.
Wow.
Jesus. Okay. Well, hopefully my
Level
character
2,
doesn't
by the way.
die.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I hope.
Level 2
Okay, it's
character.
fine. You'll die in the jungle. It'll be okay.
Yeah. It'll just if I get too powerful, just kill me. I walk into a random death trap and I fall in a pit and I die, and then the end. That's all it takes.
Right.
One
Yeah,
failed
we'll see how it
perception check.
goes.
This seems like a great spot to take a break, huh, guys? Or to call it anyway soon.
Yeah, I would say we go ahead and call it here if that's okay with y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm good with that.
I
Cool.
planned for it on 10, but we ended up going to combat. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
so what'd you guys think of the session?
I thought it was great. I had
Yeah,
fun.
it's good.
I liked it.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I mean, oh my gosh, Feather's like a genius now.
Yeah, we better go find a library or something.
I know. And your
I like.
luck is incredible.
Mhm.
I've been rolling
Okay, that's
pretty.
it. I'm gonna name the session a Lucky Feather.
There you go.
There you go.
Lucky Feather.
A play on words. I did
That
roll
is
pretty
awesome.
well when I needed to, didn't I? I like the ship. The when I went to 0 to 100, it went from, oh yeah, we might just break into like the captain's quarter to get like a chest of loot, and then it's like there's a kraken now, and the captain is dead, and there are black veins coming out of her, and also the ship just exploded with gunpowder.
And then there's a dragon turtle that just, comes out, and it was great.
Yep, that was a lot happened. I definitely got back, just put your 2 feet on land, and just sit down, do the kiss the land thing that the sailors do. Just oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I had a lot of fun.
Cool. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, thanks for jamming. That was super fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Yeah.